Says quality is excellent, and we're live. Okay, good. I have spent too much time faffing around with the OBS controls for the sound, trying to juggle several different things. It's taking forever. What I really need is a better audio deck.
So, to start this off, movie. You're in a movie. We're really curious. So
Which is a little bit annoying because I bought this not that long ago. It's the focus, right? Okay, I thought this was exactly what I needed in order to sort of try and make my microphone a bit clearer, but it's not. What I need is an entire new deck, which is going to cost like $500 or something stupid.
Yeah.
But if you enjoy your hobby, you invest in it. Isn't that what people say? Isn't that how it works? So, with that in mind, we're playing this. Okay, so squad off. Do I want to go squad off? Nah, squad on. We're playing squads. Play.
So one of the
Now, are there any matriarchs out there? Blue gates, difficulty. Matriarch is in there, only for 3 more minutes though. That's pretty much almost done.
So we go to this meeting.
Stellamontes, very difficult. Airport, not so difficult. You know what? What did I actually get the last time I played this?
And I just lost my shit.
What did I actually get? Okay, so I've got a ton of stuff. Ooh. Surveyor vault can be recycled.
Because I was so angry about what was actually happening.
I almost had 2 of those. Oh, cars. I know where I'm going. Right, I have to go to a place where there are tons of cars. Yes. I know what I'm doing now. Anvil. Kettle. Light shield. That, so I have my little safety, my magical safety pocket. Oh my god. What else do we need? Right, let's go make some stuff.
As I do, he wasn't even asking
Workshops here. Heavy ammo.
50 people in the room, and I like I said, I was
50.
Insane. So I hold up my hand.
And light ammo. 100. And a bunch of these bad boys.
My phone was, and it was my
and
wife.
Then, not refiner, medical lab. These things here will save your life. Adrenaline shots. I don't underestimate just how important these goddamn things are. Again, literally save your life. You, nothing. It's fine. Traders. Oh yeah. This woman is super helpful. Nice. Thank you very much. And then what else? Right, we'll come back to this later on. Traders, quests, spaceport. Okay, so we should really go to spaceport, but I want to go to get the thing first. So we're going to Blue Gate. Confirm.
I thought. Well, I was very.
And we're gonna go underground. Don't I have more ammo?
The distance between portraying me as a good guy and an asshole is a very short road.
Oh, sure.
Very small.
I'm gonna swap for that actually. Put that back. Ammunition, shotguns. Shotguns are, I actually quite like them. I didn't think I would, but they're pretty goddamn solid things. Confirm what we're doing. Usables, quick use. Adrenaline.
So, in 2010,
Shield recharges you can get by killing Arc, basically, so no need to worry too much about those ones.
And I'm in the book, the financial crisis book.
I
never heard from him again. And then in April.
Okay, cool. I think we're just doing that. Yeah, let's repair this. Plastic. Close. Okay, ready up, I guess. Full squad on.
Which I hadn't thought about in 5 years. Yeah. So if anybody wants to look at it, you just type in Steve Eisman Financial Crisis Commission, and it'll pop up.
Blue Gate with the matriarch in teams. This could be fun or absolutely stupid. I haven't worked out which one yet, truth be told.
All the financial data's gobbledygook. Like, they pull it from Europe and they 2x in America, and it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, it was just you just laying into everyone involved in the process.
I was insane. And after I read it, I said, no, Carell was right. I was that
that's
angry.
what I'm saying. I'm reading this. I'm like, this could be from the script. This is.
I think Steve Eisman was saying that he just lost faith in the entire like financial system, basically, and that's why he was so mad. He just resented the fact that it was how he's made his living and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go, you giant green turtle.
And I was wondering if
Right, let's see what kind of nonsense assholes we're going to be dealing with this time round.
the system has dissipated over time. Like, have significant changes that helped produce the crisis at the time
Oh, absolutely.
been made?
Massive.
What's up? How are you guys?
What are some of
So
the...
I'm going to teach you.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to live.
You want to live?
Maybe
A
hopefully.
positive.
Yeah.
I want to live, man.
I think as we look down the tunnel of where we're at right now, I think a lot of people are pretty pessimistic, and I want to look back at that crisis and see like what action was taken in the wake of that that
Sure.
you actually think is valuable.
So the Dodd-Frank.
Okay, well, matriarch time. Oh, keep an eye out for any rusted cog, because I need that in order to upgrade my equipment.
Was created in the Fed called Vice Chair of Financial Supervision, which is a
And
fancy
apparently the
word
best
for
thing to
chief
look
bank
at is cars.
of the United States. Think about this for a minute. Prior to that, there was no chief bank regulator in the United States. It was like an alphabet soup of regulators that got played off one another.
Yeah.
And so that changed. And President Obama never actually appointed anyone officially in that position. So I like to joke today as Powell was going to the bathroom with Fed Governor Daniel
Keep an eye out for other...
turns to Dan and says, "Why don't you do it?" And Dan says,
Nice.
"Okay." Unless you think that it's funny.
Yeah.
I told that joke to Daniel Tarullo years later, and his response was, "That's basically how it happened, except for the bathroom part." So Daniel Tarullo becomes effectively vice chair of financial supervision, and
We have in here canister, plastic parts, fabric. I've got tons of all of those. If anything, I have too much of it. So no more of that.
He's the best.
the Michael
He's the
Jordan,
worst. He's the...
And so what he did through the annual stress is he made
No. No.
So prior to the crisis,
Reach.
was officially, if you just did
Come on, get in, get in, get in. Nice.
now if you add
Electric
in
components, rubber
off-balance
parts.
sheet, gobbledygook
basic shit.
that eventually they had to bring down that machine was probably 40. When he was done, it was 10. Now, that's just.
And if you guys have a key,
But I can tell you, in my world,
Yeah.
that's like the distance from Mercury to Pluto. So at 10 to 1, you don't have to worry about Citigroup going down. And even within that 10 to 1, they don't cut off the tails of this. So I am very confident saying that.
have here metal brackets, plastic parts.
Can I ask a stupid
Okay,
question? I
let's
wanna
do.
make sure I
You could
understand.
ask an intelligent.
Okay. So when you say
I'll go
leverage
up.
3 to 1, you mean dollars outstanding in terms of loans?
Assets,
The
the
assets.
total, very simple.
Yeah.
Just take the balance sheet, the most simplistic way. Take the total assets in the bank and divide it by 5. That's 40.
Okay.
That's,
And then another layman question: 10 to 1 still feels like a lot of leverage.
oh, it's very, it's so low. And Citigroup wasn't leveraged 10 to 1 in your life, my lifetime. That's how much.
So why is that such a substantial difference from, let's say, 40 or 30 down to 10 to 1 in terms of overall financial stability?
If you do some math. Thank you. Once, if you get this formula, you get back. The formula is
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
equity equals return on assets. So, what does a bank do? It basically sells you access to its balance sheet, for a price, which is generally low. So let's take an extreme example. Let's say a bank has 100 billion in assets. Most of it, and it has about 1 billion.
There's another team up there. There's another team up there, by the way.
The real determination of how profitable you are is the return on assets, because that's
So be careful.
the leverage is just math. How much equity you have to have against the asset.
Right, do you guys have any objectives or goals you're trying to do or not?
So Citigroup, which is for years has a return on assets.
I'm looking for a motor.
JP
A
Morgan.
motor.
Just trying to get my
assets is
blueprints done.
1.5,
Expedition done.
of assets. So
Right, okay. Well, I'm here for two reasons. One, if I can get a rusty cog, I have to look inside cars. And number two, try to get a few shots off at the matriarch.
Cars are inside here.
Yeah, they're downstairs.
but not. Your return on equity is 100%. Return on equity equals assets times level. Okay. So the first lesson here is that banks have a built-in incentive to ever increase their leverage because the CEO is basically compensated on return on equity.
Right.
So the less equity you have, and the more leverage you have, the higher.
Where the hell is that matriarch?
So if you're levered 100,
Okay, she's over there.
let's keep it 100. The two big differences in terms of
Run.
is the
I got you
model
covered.
Is that another team?
and the cost of goods
Yep.
sold, which is losses, is unknown to us. Meaning,
Let's
we
go.
make a whole bunch of loans.
Let's
You're just
go
guessing
to the
how
head
loans are gonna
house.
be. We only know one thing: you're going to be wrong. The only question is in which direction. So if you have a bank that's 100 times and has a 1%, it's a return of 1%.
While everybody else is all occupied with that thing,
And now
we'll go
it's
down there.
1%. You have a negative 1%.
Sounds good.
Now, return equity is negative 100%. Meaning you just wiped out your equity. So the lesson is, if you're really, 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 really levered, it doesn't take that much losses.
Yeah, keep an eye out though. There's always someone around here looking to take a crack shot at someone's fighting the matriarch. Happened to me last time.
Oh, so the so that's a sure. But just basically what the stress is it's like an example. And it says, here's an economics. Your capital is here. In this scenario, you lose some capital. You're going to go to here. You have to be above a certain level of stress. So therefore, then you originally thought you were. And you force the whole banks.
And this is something that's still happening to this day.
It's still happening to this day. Now, because the leverage went down so much, they're allowing the leverage to tick up. But not much. Cool.
Is there any? Are there?
Gonna be stealth as fuck around here, man.
Besides the decision coming into place and that type of check?
Where's our blue guy?
Or is that
Down here.
Ah,
The annual stress test is
It's because no matter what you do, you have to be able to get through that.
you have to pass that.
oh shit!
Well,
Oh, that's not too bad. I thought that was okay.
these people are not the whole thing. Silicon Valley, in terms of size, is and so some of the tougher tests
Watch yourself. There's a turret out there.
did not apply. So for example, the big banks, not just banks, they also have meaning.
Alright, got it.
So
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I forgot all about that motherfucker.
they couldn't make as good at the Silicon Valley because they had
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Run.
Right, get back here, but dude. Oh, Mitsu, are you dead? Are you full on dead, bro? Oh, goddamn.
That's why I didn't want it to be raised there. Because the other guy, he doesn't have a mic.
Yeah, he isn't really doing much.
Over there because I'm wide open. Well, I'm gonna leave, but just take my loot.
Yeah, no.
Pragio, Listen, I got an Appraisal
or
and a Renegade on my body and loot. So just go ahead and just take it.
I
Since
think a lot of the movie
since he raced me in the wide area.
not the whole financial
No worries. If you want to add me as a friend, I can jump in and play with you later on if you like.
All right, cool.
Take care.
We sort of knew, but we kept finding things that we didn't know existed. Like, I remember I got a call from a hedge fund, his friend, and he says, "You know what a SIV is?" So a SIV is a special investment. Turned out, and I said, "No, find out." And it turned out that these were these vehicles where banks would put this crap into, and technically off balance sheet. But what we realized was that
I need to find a cog.
they couldn't put it in all of a sudden banks would take it back. That's how it said City was up 33-1, but an actual
Okay, bro. I'm looking for a cog, so it's in the car somewhere.
So it took a while.
Chemicals, yes.
It had so many tentacles. We were discovering
Okay.
new ones all the time.
Start dropping some shit.
realizing that this can have
Drop to the ground.
farther reaching consequences than you initially, because you keep finding
So
things.
I knew the system was basically at risk by the end of it. So
Yeah.
the
Crack
intellect
this one open.
was there. And this
Hopefully everyone's distracted by the
yes,
oil, chemical components, chemicals.
was we walked into it thinking, this is really bad. Just, okay, it's frightening. I can't sleep. Surely the public is know, because it's just so bad. It's just
Oil.
and
License plate. Chemicals is always useful, I guess.
it was like 2 or 4. They didn't know. They really didn't.
They were that behind.
They were that behind. There was this wonderful moment in the debate where and this is like
There's gotta be a cog here somewhere, surely. No, no.
which is
No.
Bernanke made a speech, and then shortly after Secretary Trudeau also made a speech. He wasn't the same. I remember sitting in the office,
No.
comes across the table, looks at the same thing. Subprime crisis is behaving.
Yeah.
And I remember turning to Danny Moses.
Okay, he's gonna get attacked if he's not careful. Chemicals.
And that's when I knew, like, I was thinking, you must really not understand what's going on because you would.
What else we got? I'm gonna get shot, Eric, so I can tell those. Chemicals. Oh, fuck.
It's over.
So, okay, but when you're listening to Powell now, you don't have similar.
Fuck you. Too slow.
You feel good about this? This all
What
feels
else we
fine,
got?
everything is-
Here.
You know, the whole thing about Trump and the Fed, and that's what you're asking?
No, I'm talking about Trump. Let's talk about the health of the economy. He talks
Metal
about how
parts.
relatively low and stable.
Is there really no
I mean, there's a little
cogs here? Is that like how
you've got.
utterly empty we are?
On the Realize My Playbook on YouTube.
On the realizing
Which is fantastic.
And you just dropped it.
Oil, chemicals, metal parts.
And
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing down here, bro.
I'm more bullish
Shit.
I'm more bullish person than not consistent.
What we got? No parts, no.
Okay. I mean, he's all tech.
Right, where's the guy gone? He's over there somewhere.
Like. And he's mostly been right. So, in defense of him.
Sure.
But,
What's the way out of here if I have to get out? There.
which is, I don't know if you've noticed, but the subprime concerns
But we're gonna talk about
Continue to search all these, and then I'm just going to jump out.
I don't think the consumer is the
Wires.
he or she has ever been. Certainly not dying from something. I mean, I still think, you know, assuming there's no trade war with China,
Okay.
That is a big assumption. I would love to be honest later.
Well, I got back in a way because I think another question I wanted to ask this. This is like a human question. So,
What's the
2006,
parts?
there's this period where you want to make these enormous bets against the house.
Not a single goddamn cog. That's ridiculous. Come on, one cog.
Certain people around you, like even other you mentioned off.
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just get out of here. Let's just make a move.
Being the black sheep in the situation, like how did you handle was there stress?
Unbelievable amount of anxiety.
Yeah.
Tremendous. I mean, I was on any medication.
Hey, where are you, man? Oh, there you are. You're right. I'm behind you.
I just had a lot of work. I mean, it was very nerve-wracking. You know, people come to our office and tell us we were crazy.
Yeah. All the time, right?
All the time. But I used, like, I had this little office, and I had a.
Okay, let's head back. Let's get out of here.
And so almost every day at lunch, I'd go into my office and I'd watch an episode of Space Nine, which was.
Oh, a team was taken out here, huh?
And that helped, I gotta say. It really did.
That's pretty healthy compared to like drinking in the office.
It's a great anxiety medication as far as they could go.
It's an SSRI in many ways, yeah.
Where the hell is this then?
Wait, so are you secretly a nerd? Are you part of this? Or you
Oh, you have no idea. No idea.
Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Right.
Yeah. Anything else from 2008?
That's kind of it from that
Okay.
section.
Because I want to jump in something.
Baton.
Steve, and
Rubber
it's,
parts.
I'm going to disagree with you on the state of the economy, and I want to hear your.
Broken seeds.
I want to
Rubber
pitch something.
parts.
And my assistant here is going to pull up a little display. Okay?
I can hear people. Careful.
This is the bigger shorts.
Okay, this is
Jenga blocks.
Got it. Okay.
Right. What's the best way out of here? I'm trying to think of a way out. We have to get topside. We have to get to the surface.
Opportunity.
No, idiot. Content. We're going to make some content.
Okay.
Okay? Here are my slides. Okay, good. So this is all deposits at U.S. banks. Okay, you'll notice after COVID, with all the stimulus, there's a surge of new money. They have to do something. Some people, quote unquote, safe option, and they put it all in U.S. Treasuries long term. But didn't turn out so well. They, okay, people try to withdraw, they can't sell the long-term treasuries. They can't.
Nice. Good. Perfect. Let's go.
Or at least almost knows. But other banks
Just be careful. Watch it. All right.
is prime for lending. They have to lend. Yes. More than ever. They might have to rely
Okay. Someone's been here, so careful.
on things like auto loans, credit card loans, business loans, home equity loans. HELOCs.
Okay. This guy's empty, so forget it. There's a bastion. There's a bastion outside. Watch the bastion. Careful.
Very professional.
So they're extending their loans above and beyond what they were doing before.
Okay. It's behind us, so we'll have to get behind here. So careful.
And this Jenga block tower represents all of these different loans. This is credit cards and auto and CRE. This is like the loan book of a major U.S. bank.
Okay.
And again, this tracks for Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, all the big banks.
I'm waiting for it to get to the Those are
Non-performing loans. Around, 23 Q1, the number of loans that are non-performing, aka people not paying them back, in default, starts to rise.
Okay. Let's get out of here, man.
And then right around 2-4 Q2, it levels off. And people say it's okay.
Be careful of other team players. They'll go after you, so go slow when you get there.
Contained. I heard that.
They're contained. And this is true. Again, this chart is the same at all these major banks for all these major classes. Credit card, auto.
No question.
So, what I noticed, well, actually, you know what? This data comes from Bill Moreland at Bank Reg Data. I'm going to say it's his work.
Why am I on the presentation?
You're in the presentation because
Okay. Careful.
Why do you have an IKEA shirt?
sit
They
down
don't
now,
sell
too.
merchandise.
That's me in Taiwan.
An IKEA shirt?
2016.
That is quite random having a shirt from IKEA.
So, as these default rates start to rise, the banks are going to the people that took out these loans, and they're saying, hey, if you can't pay your $10,000 monthly payment for, let's say, a commercial real estate building, we're going to modify it. And you can pay $6,000.
Otherwise called extend
Extend and pretend. Extend and pretend. So they start to be doing this extend and pretend strategy for not
Go.
auto and credit and a lot of things. So this is
Harder to do credit auto because you have security. They're securitized, and the securitization documents are restrictive of what you can do. Go ahead, keep going.
Nice. We're out.
PowerPoint, it says that on the graph right there, so I don't know.
This graph is not made up by Doug. This is
Nice.
loans modified. So this is how they track that they have
$32,000 worth of stuff.
All true.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still waiting for the.
That was solid. That was legitimately solid. Nice.
that number go flat
And one of
when they are actually modifying loans
Yes,
to
yes.
hide the rising default rate.
Yes, they are.
Okay? You can see here, like, they track very closely. So the default rate should be rising, but instead they are giving people more and more modified.
broad shoulders means I can carry more stuff.
If you're an analyst for a bank, and you're
You know what? Can I turn the helmet toggle goggles off? Helmet off, mask off.
is growing. So at least we know what's going on. And here's
Are
the
you?
chart.
Is your argument that CR
Scarf off?
the economy?
That's kind of
No,
crazy.
but the combination of CRE,
Okay.
credit, auto, and all of these might be bigger than
Workshop.
Okay.
Scrappy.
rises, modification also rises. But then, in July
What a sneeze.
2025, a new rule came out that is making it even harder to track. Now, this was pressured by the banks on the regulators to.
Wait. Banks are pressuring.
Ooh.
I never heard that.
Never heard that.
Never heard
before.
that.
I don't know if this sounds familiar.
This is
to
when
you.
your stories.
Should we go in there again?
The institutions
Yes,
now
let's go in there again.
only report loans as modified
If
for the first 12 months they are paying modified. So I have a perfect chart.
oh no, so in other words, if you modify for the next 12 months, you classify it as modify, and then it goes back to
And then it
non-mod.
goes back to, so for example,
That's
if
good.
Aiden goes in January, he makes a $50
workshop.
payment. He does it in February, he does it in June, he does it all around the year, and then by December, even though he is not back to paying the original $10,000, it is now classified as a performing loan again. It goes back on the books as green.
I'm with you. I got one caveat,
Okay.
which is the big loan growth in the United States over
Yeah.
the last 10 years has not happened in the banks.
Okay.
It's happened outside the banks.
I agree with you, but some
You know what I might do?
that are outside of the
Here,
banks seem to be tied
confirm,
to the bank's
reload out.
But the banks lend to them.
Go.
Yeah.
But they don't make the loans that those guys make.
But if those guys fail and the banks lend to them,
Yeah, it's a problem.
so here
Actually, wait.
this is
we're gonna cancel that.
TDR, which I believe is troubled debt restructuring.
Accept.
This is basically modified loans.
Right.
And if in 2009, if a
Who
bank
do I know here? There's a lot of people I know I haven't actually played with more than once.
basically an 8% rate in 2009. However, if they had
Solo,
5% troubled debt restructuring, they were doing
play,
a lot of modifications.
confirm.
Right.
I'm not doing a free loadout.
Nearly at 42.
We're taking one of these because if I find something I actually like, I want to be able to use it.
If they did a lot, they got addicted to loan
I'm
modification.
so glad I'm on a show.
Kettle.
Guys know maths.
Shotgun. So that and one,
I'm still waiting
two,
for the punchline.
This is, we're getting there, okay?
or
So
light
if
ammunition is needed.
5% troubled debt restructuring failed at nearly half in 2009, and nowadays you look at all the major banks for all of their major loan portfolios, credit, auto, CRE, and they're approaching 8 or 9% TDR.
It is actually insane just how bad some of the banks can be right now. It really is quite crazy.
I don't got 14 graphs, but these graphs, I promise.
Quick use. Where is it?
There's a, okay.
Keys, crafting materials,
Calm down.
arc power kit. Where is an arc power thing when you need it? Actually, I'm gonna take. I need to use 3 of those to get a thing. Ah, there we go. These are all found everywhere, so don't even think about it. Oh, and last but not least, I need this bad boy. Okay, so I think we're good with that. Light ammo and shotgun.
When these banks
Okay,
report,
is that good against arc? Very. It's weak against arc. Damn it. You know what?
you go through JP Morgan.
You know what? We're doing this. Stop being a P word and take these 2. Oh, repair this.
I mean, first
Can
of all,
2? Oh no, I'm not doing that. Come on, that's
they have
ridiculous.
much higher reserve levels than
Missing ammo for equipped. Oh,
I actually don't worry so much about what
right.
they're talking
Okay,
about. What
ready.
I worry more about is
Right.
what I don't know, which is that most of the loan, all this is you're saying are true. If that was coupled with massive loan growth at the same time, then I'd really be worried.
Okay.
Because those numbers would actually be understated. Meaning, it takes time for losses to show up.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot wait to actually have a proper sound desk set up with this, because I'm constantly faffing around with sound to get it right. Because it's the one thing where if it's wrong, no one sticks around to watch.
So what you would do
I think the rest of my setup's actually quite pretty. I do quite like it, with the lights and my beautiful office.
Okay.
You follow?
Yeah.
Because that would really tell you, because the losses that are happening now are not from the loans that you just made in the last year.
Sure.
But there has been very little loan growth in the banks in years.
I think that's fair.
The banks aren't lending, basically.
I would be, if I were you.
Yeah, yeah. I want to dig further. What would I do next?
If I could,
Yeah.
I would try and understand
What I like about this is I can play my games, I can chill after a long day of work, and I can get educated, and I can entertain.
So the guys that I talk to, respect, coming financial services, as I have, that's what we.
Okay, let's hopefully. The other guy was nice, but my God, the guy just didn't interact. Like, goddamn.
There's no stress
And
test there.
there's nothing. It's a black box.
Okay.
So if tomorrow
Easy, fellas.
someone's gonna say, "Don't
Please tell me you guys talk, and it's not all going to be quiet for the next 20 minutes.
between now versus what I did back then was securitization is reported
Oh, goody. Okay, cool. Well,
literally every single credit statistic in the securitization is reported every single one. So when you were looking at subprime loans in 2007, every year you want the data come out. Still bad. There's nothing like that on the private side. So my feeling is the difference between
Sorry, mate.
what happened back then versus now.
oh, hey, cool. Hey.
So it got to be like 500, 600 billion subprime mortgage loans per year. It was 20% of that was that. And the underwriting was so big. You had losses before the economy. Do you see the normal cause and effect?
Oh, fucking hate shredders.
Starts to go into a recession. People start to lose jobs, and then you get debt. And then the Fed cuts rates.
I mean, do you guys have an objective here or a plan or not?
Different about the subprime crisis of 2007 was bad credit.
Not really,
created
just kind
recession,
of falls
as
to
opposed
the wall.
Recession created bad credit. So, as far as I can tell, whatever you're talking about here,
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm looking for a rusty cog if I can get hold of one. You guys seem to have both split, and I have no idea. So we're kind of all on our own. Is that the goal here, or?
I'm right by you.
Okay, cool. So Mr. Wrecking Crew has disappeared. Is that what it?
All this stuff is going to create a recession.
Okay, I think we should head up.
I think that's a fair pushback. But I am just saying that it's
This was a team downstairs, obviously.
to see that this number is rising, but we will after again second quarter of this year, that number could be rising.
And I want to get away from that scream. Oh, there's a guy down there. Whoa, there's two of those screamers. I hate those things. They're the worst.
I don't think it's going to be.
Okay.
Now, if we have a trade war,
Who are they going after? Is there a person down there?
all this stuff will unwind.
No, somebody threw a lure grenade.
Oh, okay. Must be whoever activated the metro system. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. Where are we?
Failing after.
Well,
the series-
Tricolor might beat us a fraud.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, if we're after stuff, I guess here. Actually, no. The archives are crap. There's never anything there.
Terrible.
Assembly workshop.
What does?
For me, it's either going to be assembly workshops or the medical, and it looks like Wrecking Guy fell down something because he's dead, but he has full shields, which tells me he fell.
Dude, I lost a little bit. I'm stupid. I don't
But
know.
I heard him scream for like 1 second.
Yeah. It's usually the thing, if you fall, your shield's intact, but you die, so he's out.
Maybe stepping away from the idea that this is all heading towards
Yeah, and here's a war zone.
recession. Just the mechanics.
Okay, someone's breaching the door.
Yeah.
Because when you brought this up the first time, my initial reaction to the pressure on the regulators to basically relabel the loans after like a year of the
Right in front, right in front, right in front. There, right in front.
after the fact, my first reaction is, why is that allowed? Why is that okay?
Okay, I got one off. Just got a teammate. Careful, keep down.
The rule doesn't make any sense. The rule isn't doing anything of value anymore. If you allow it to like go.
Listen, compared to what used to exist,
Yeah.
that's like nothing.
That does seem like a terrible
I
law.
understand what you're saying. It's not a great rule, but compared to what I was used to, I understand.
This is great though, hearing that our perspective, we just need to broaden it.
Like you're like terrible. Used to exist. It's not even the same universe.
Well, you mentioned a lot of the lending growing in private businesses, like or private equity.
Right.
What is? I mean, I hate to be a pessimist.
Yeah, get back, bro. Get back. Back off.
But what do you think is kind of the worst?
Unless you've killed
version
them.
of what you could imagine going on versus
Oh, the
what's
worst. I'll give you the worst.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you the scenario that someone would argue.
Okay.
I don't know if it is or isn't.
Yeah.
So, years ago, Apollo bought an insurance company, a life insurance company. And there are people who argue that what Apollo has done is take a boring life insurance company that takes its premiums and invests in boring stuff, and they've loaded it up with private equity and other crap.
Yeah.
And that one day, the whole life insurance sector.
Right, I'm getting out. There's no reason. There's no point in me hanging around.
But that's one version of what some arguments people.
Sure.
And then this, and any, regardless of the extent of how bad it is, what may or may not be going on behind closed doors, you think all of that comes to light?
Is it closed?
Prices unfolds in the future.
Whatever
If there's
is-
some sort of recession.
There's a
forces those
recession.
things to come
What does Warren Buffett say? When the tide goes out, you find out who's naked. He said that, not me. And that's true.
Yeah, sorry you got killed, bro. That sucks.
It's like a nudist pool. I feel
We almost got one. I managed to get one of them, but his friends were right behind him.
we'll find out.
So I want to ask that.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Without a pen?
Swapping to a pencil. So it seems like your view on at least the loans that Brandon is concerned about is more that might have a lot of consequence after a recession happens.
Okay.
rather than being
Come on. Open up.
war might be a certain cause of it. So I'm curious what you think about that. We've just been reading
Open up.
books about the relationship with China, obviously following everything going on there. What is your take on America and China's relationship and the consequences?
I just can't help it.
Well, for what it's worth.
I mean, on the one hand, what we have over them is they are still
Jeez, good friend.
much. I don't feel this. The United States is one of the countries that least exports. Our exports as a percentage of GDP is around 10%.
Yeah. Sure. It used to be
That's-
super high, right?
No, that's it's consistent.
And that's the lowest.
That's the
in, like,
lowest of any
OECD.
developed country in the
Okay.
world. So if you look at Germany, it's 40%. If you look at most European countries, 30%. Mexico is 30. Canada is 30. China officially is 20, which is bullshit because they ship all the stuff to Vietnam that comes to us. It's probably like 30. That's why Europe caved.
Right.
Because when you're negotiating with someone whose exports is 10% and your exports are 30%, you know what they call that? Problem.
Yeah, you can't really negotiate if they have the upper hand like that.
What we have on China is they export a hell of a lot more to us than we export to them. What they have on us is they got all the rare earth metals.
Right.
And I don't know how to I just don't know how to handicap it. I mean, you listen to Secretary Besson, and it's like we're on the verge of a deal at any time. But then,
Yeah, but Besson's been saying that from day one. That's all he ever says. That's literally all he ever says. Oh, we're going to get a great deal. We're going to get a great deal. Well, we're getting a deal tomorrow. It's going to be the best deal. It's going to be an amazing deal. Doesn't happen.
Anything else that might disrupt the economy?
look, I think we could live with without a lot of other countries, but we can't live without China.
Okay.
What about my thought?
I
is-
mean, we could live without China, but we'd have a recession.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we
Is-
purchase it's they're inextricably.
I was about to say, are you guys dead, or was I just appeared and no one was around me?
A portion of the business that I run is dependent on clothes and manufacturing that we get from China. There's a bunch of Chinese factories that we work with to
Okay, have you guys got any specific tasks you want to do here? Because I'm on the lookout for rusty gears for a my.
We just read is about
And you
all the
rusty
process
gears.
knowledge. that-
Yeah, apparently you got a good chance of finding them in the cars in the underground garage. If you pop the car open, the bonnet, you can have a look there.
2 decades.
Okay.
We've
So that's kind of what I'm here for.
Ecosystem
Yeah.
that would take us 10 years to recreate here.
Yeah.
What I don't understand
And they're underground around there.
and tariffs on Chinese goods and did a full-on trade war. I don't understand how they can't just ship it to Vietnam.
That and obviously, you know, shoot things and raid and just generally have fun.
Track it.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
honestly,
Well, but by the way, Trump put 30-40%.
So we
tariffs
follow
on
these
that
rules?
stuff
I did see-
already.
no, yeah.
No, you don't have to follow the road. In fact, I wouldn't follow the road because you'd probably end up getting shot. Why isn't Lux coming with? Oh, there you go.
when we talk about that, or when I hear other people talk about it, the fact
Okay, there are people down there. Careful.
we track tariffs on that. You know how that happens?
That I don't.
Like yeah.
That I don't.
Well, the
The
same,
U.S. government does something.
Yeah.
so in the same vein, I'm curious for you as somebody who's incredibly deep in the financial world and presumably
They're probably all hitching out. That's probably why they're making a little noise.
tariffs are going to impact everything. As a layman, this year has felt incredibly tumultuous in terms of tariffs, trade war, just the uncertainty around everything.
Really?
Yeah,
You found it.
and that's
You
just for
found
mine.
it
I'm sure on your
tumultuous?
end it's very, it's very soothing
I
and
was like
calm.
really kind of boring
what I'm
this
hoping-
year.
I was hoping the same thing would happen.
I
You
was
would
like,
say,
no,
no,
it's
it's fine.
something exciting to finally happen.
Best way is if you head to the waypoint there where the giant circle is and sort of go down through there, or anywhere with like a shaft that heads down.
What do people in your world think about what is happening? I mean, I'm sure it's broad range, but
I think you go.
And this is the thing that bugs me most about doing teams. If you have a shit team,
People live
no one gives a fuck, no one works together.
and
Like right now, he's asking for help because he's getting fucked. You know, Lux, if you didn't run off, you wouldn't be dead. You know that, right?
I didn't realize there was a
think I
sentry
think he was
turret
down like
right
16
inside. I thought I was
18%
fine with
from
the
where it had
fucking
been.
Hornet and
XP.
Wasps, and then I got taken
NASDAQ
out by
was
the
down
fucking
30,
turret.
25%.
Okay, well, try and make your way back the way you came, and I'm heading towards you. But watch, it was a Rocketeer right above you.
Turret right there.
Had people reacted so like panicked so quick. And it came with the theory. So I'm gonna share with you.
Usually I'm perfectly fine until I end up in a
And
fucking
the
disco
theory
light.
is, I mean,
Yeah, watch out for the Rocketeer. There's a Rocketeer, bro, right above your head. Hide, get underneath, and then try and...
and the-
Doesn't do anything to people that are downed.
and
I'm talking about Mr. Yeah, he's gonna get killed right now.
So Chico. Yeah.
it's got graphs, it's got tables, it's got
got
math,
PowerPoint,
it's got
it's
math,
got
it's got a PowerPoint.
Can't really
it's
go
got
any
people who
further
won the
than I
Nobel
did.
Prize will go
Okay, I'm heading to you, I'm heading to you, I'm heading to you. Just get underneath and stay quiet, okay? Right, I'm there. Get underneath.
That is taught to you in Econ 101 is
Right, here we go.
tariffs are bad. And, you know, in terms of trade and what's the close? If you
Okay, there you go.
He makes guns. Everybody's richer. That type of, I forget what they call it. And everybody who went to college took that class. And everybody believes it. And then the President of the United States comes out and makes a speech and says, I don't agree.
Okay, that's the turret down.
It's like saying, what do you mean you don't agree? We all took Econ 101. And that was so jarring to people that they freaked out. They absolutely.
Right, I have to think of a way to get down from here. Where's a way to get down?
Where's the bad stuff? Like the companies report, and they started to negotiate. They got some
Metal
and
parts.
the tariffs. will-
Ah, here's a way down.
And things seem to be okay. That's kind of where we are.
So there's no credence in your mind that there's been a bit of extend and pretend going on.
This,
Prices
this,
of
this.
tariffs.
There's some of that going on.
Okay.
There's some of it going on.
Because Powell was
But
talking.
then, look at it this way: if there was no AI revolution
There's, yeah.
and
Okay, go ahead, heading down.
Google, Amazon, who, you know,
Okay,
all-
careful. There's usually a bastion down here somewhere.
Are are spending
I see red
$400
light.
billion a year
I just hope
building
that's
data
emergency
centers.
light.
That's emergency lighting. But like you said, I can hear the Bastion, so careful.
That is driving a lot.
But yeah, if you're looking for a cog, pop open the bonnets of cars, and sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so
And I
far, it's
I
early.
prefer just a one-word answer with no
Yeah, just don't make them go off.
is good, ideally.
Tech is good. Ask Dan Ives.
Yeah. Oh, that was yes. Even I, as a AI lover, was a bit like, come on, it's just some Kool-Aid going on here.
Well, they are spending money.
Oh,
The
yeah,
di-
yeah.
The difference, by the way, the difference between the .com bubble
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Careful with the Bastion.
is, I don't even know if you guys.
If you've got lots of
We want to ask, but in the
yeah, the Bastion. Okay, it's guarding the parking where all the cars are.
who had just gone.
Yeah, it's right there.
Who, some of them have no businesses. Like many had no business. They just had like a deck,
Right.
and they were spending all this money on the internet.
Okay, screw that.
They spent like unit and it was too quick, too soon, and we had a tech recession. The difference between, and then a lot of those companies, the difference between now and then is
We've got hair, chemicals, oil,
these
number
are real
plate,
companies,
chemicals.
and they're spending it. They're not borrowing; they're spending it out of cash flow. So it's real. Now,
Yeah, that's the key difference as far as like the financial crisis in 2008 versus today is that, like I said, these companies aren't spending
And is it going to be enough?
borrowed money; they're spending their own cash. It's like actual cash. Yes, but yeah, I hate those things. And there's also a turret up there too. Just careful.
In 2001,
Yes,
where,
there was.
You know, Cisco would loan someone money to buy
Thank
Cisco's
God, stop fucking
things. And
moving.
we're seeing yesterday or 2 days ago, Nvidia gives $100 billion to OpenAI.
Yeah,
Who's giving
funny.
$100 billion to Cisco? Who's to Oracle? I mean, who's giving $100 billion to Nvidia? And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
that bothers me.
okay, all right.
Fucking thing.
I don't like.
It feels very insular. and
Feels a
sexual.
little GE.
I don't know. I know
That was
GE.
a G. That was a big part.
They did a lot of that?
Okay.
But since you are a little bit more positive on the economy than
Okay, watch out for the turret.
and me, no, I'm the negative Nancy here. We want to hear your portfolio review on our Gen Z
Okay, it's gone.
who has put all his money in some unique assets.
Wow.
And we want to hear what you think
This is
about
a
it.
surprise.
¿Qué? Yo te muevo.
This
No,
is a graph
come on.
so that you know.
It's good.
It has a graph.
It's very
in it, yes.
professional.
Spring, cooling oil. Oh,
It's only going up.
that might be useful until I find something else.
Allá, ¿te
Brought a
estorba?
portfolio to review with you to
Okay.
get you because there's this amazing YouTube channel for those who are not aware called the Steve Eisman Playbook.
The realize
Real
You'll realize when playbook, bro. Got it right.
I was talking about a different
The
channel, you guys.
real Eisman playbook.
Rusty parts.
And we figure, actually, ironically, I listened to an episode the other day where
What's
you
this?
said
Chemicals.
you
Yeah.
do not have a step-by-step
You think
guide.
chemicals are shite until you run out, and then suddenly you realize that you need them for everything. And I mean everything.
For value, all companies across sectors.
Where's it gone?
There's actually
Oh, it's
very-
over there.
So when you read a financial textbook, they'll give you all these different methodologies, like PE, price to book, EV, EBITDA, go through the whole list.
Okay, 10 minutes, guys.
And what I've learned over the years, and the reason why I don't have like one method, is that there are 11 sectors.
So that's our way out if we have to get out, but we have to go in on the next few minutes.
Lesson for you viewers to pay attention to.
We're listening.
So there are 11 sectors of the S&P, and there are subsectors within those sectors.
We don't have enough firepower to take out the Bastion. There's no point.
It's a mafia.
Not unless you're going to tell me you've got a couple of rocket launchers in your back pocket.
The people who
I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's a really dumb idea. Unless you have, like, mines or, like, heavy grenades, there's no point.
I was like chairman of the board of the financial services mafia for a long time. Okay. And what the mafia
So for me, it's a bit like we may as well just head out, get the points, and then try again later on.
what are the data points that are important to track to invest in the
So-
stock?
What is this?
And how do you value
I
companies?
set a waypoint. That's down.
And it's different for each sector.
I see.
So, you know, for banks, it's price of tangible.
Just heading out the way we came.
For some other sector, it might be PE. For REITs, it's AF.
Let's just head out the way we came.
Each sector is different. And
What is it?
AFFO is adjusted funds from operations. It's like a version of EBITDA.
So they all have their own chart. Yeah, their chart.
Looks like Lux is already on his way there.
So, you know, in tech, it could be PE or EV to EBITDA.
Okay, up here.
Sometimes it's discounted cash flow. It depends on the subsector. The point being, if you're going to invest in a sector, whatever sector it is, when I invest in a sector,
Hey, Lux, we're bugging out if you're coming. We can wait here for a minute or two.
go in and say, they're
You guys
valuing
can
the
go
sector
ahead.
on
Actually, I'm
EV to
gonna go to the
EBITDA.
green
I
one.
disagree.
You guys can go ahead.
That's a pointless debate.
There's 2 Rocketeers on the way.
Now, you don't have to play. You could say, I
It's
don't
far that
like
way,
this
isn't it?
sector because I think it's too rich because I don't accept
one is
the way
done.
they value the companies, and that's fine. But if you're going to play, you have to accept the terms of debate. Then
Okay,
you
well, let's just wait for a second for it to move past.
whether you like the company or not. But you have to accept how each sector values its company. I think it's a very important lesson.
Yeah, that's very interesting, and I would like to see how you would. Oh, sorry. go
Okay,
for it.
so I want to preface this before we get into it, and I want to touch
Screw
on
that.
how you seem relatively optimistic about the economy overall.
Oh, shit, it's coming. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
I want to push back, or at least hear your answer about for young people, especially right now. Like if you're in your 20s, you're coming out of college, youth unemployment is really high. Your track to
Oh, god damn it. It's slowly making its way towards me.
high enough that you could save up for something like a house.
And a bastion has landed right next to you.
All of these things feel pretty bad right now. They
Yes.
might push you towards certain investment markets as a Gen Z young man that you feel a little nihilistic and you want to kind of all in on certain things. And I just
Why are they ramping up all the security all of a sudden?
how the average person and the difficulty in finding jobs right now and the jobs data that has continued to come out, how that matches up with your perspective.
Watch out for the Rocketeer over there.
I think it's very much like a two-part economy. There's tech and all the stuff that's happening.
And I'm
which is very
stuck.
exciting.
What the fuck? I'm stuck.
Tremendous amount of money
I'm
being
stuck.
spent.
How do you get stuck? How do you get stuck?
And then there's
I don't know.
what you're
It
talking
happened.
about, which is very true.
Shall
Most
we
people
go
can't
this
afford to
way?
buy a house.
When you say that, though, when
Yeah.
you say tech, because that is a
Oh,
sector
Jesus
where
Christ.
some of
Okay. I'm
you know,
just gonna play the
especially
waiting
younger people I
game. The
know have
patient waiting
found
game.
themselves laid
I
off
don't know why you're. There's no reason you should be stuck. In all honesty.
so dramatically. There is all this
I'm
investment in
not
AI,
stuck
but a lot of
anymore.
these
It gave me a fixed
positions
stuck
that had
player
formed
option.
At these companies over the last 10,
But
15
I
years
was
have
literally
disappeared.
stuck.
People can't get jobs in the tech space right now.
Like
So-
halfway.
and
My body was
is
halfway
is
through
that
the texture of
struggle,
the
like,
world
what is
now.
the difference between that struggle and the success of
Are you unstuck now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to like go quick. I hate to say it.
I don't have an answer for you. I don't have a good answer for you. I mean, I just know the money being spent on tech is real. It's having some real
I haven't
negative
had that
implications.
happen yet. A fucking stuck glitch. I'm glad they have a feature for it.
Good as it could be if all those people had jobs.
Okay, you down? Right, the Rocketeer's right above us, so careful. It's like proper guarding it.
what would be kind of a big
So we
red
want to
or
the right?
green flag in
Wait for it to fly above and then make a rush up there.
If I started to see unemployment
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Move, 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 move. We'll have to run.
all right, well, as a young man myself,
All right.
who's just
Open does it? Open does it?
financial dreams come true, I want you to just take a look.
Gen Z portfolio.
Okay, well this sucks.
Most expensive Pokemon cards. How do you feel about? So I
God damn it, it's right there, it's right there.
start getting into these shares in some of these cards. Any thoughts on this?
On
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Pokemon cards.
Right, we'll just have to wait till it gets bored and then make a run for it. That's all we'll have to do.
It's not my jazz.
Do you have
What
band-aids?
would the
At least
Pokemon
one.
Mafia say about such an
I
investment?
don't know if it's- I don't even know what the Pokemon Mafia is.
Well, I'll have you know this market in the last
It's right-
5
right
years,
outside.
thanks to
Move, 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 move.
$1,000 for a little piece of
I have
card.
no-
Yeah, stay away from the door, bro. Okay, heal yourself up and then we'll just have to make a sprint for it.
So
I don't have any more
I've been
bandits.
sports gambling a lot.
Really? Okay.
Avid NFL fan, NBA when it comes around. MLB playoffs. Really anything I can bet on though. Like if
Okay, let's just see. Maybe there's a way we can get through here. Hang on.
Players gonna come out in the finals of Wimbledon. You can bet on it now. How do you feel about me putting about 20% of my earnings into this?
I don't feel good.
No. I don't think you understand.
Okay, through here. You're behind me?
Yep.
Okay, I see it. I see light. I see daylight.
Do you think
You should actually know something about me. I never do.
Never.
Ever. I don't go to Vegas. I don't go to I never have.
You missed the extended cut where Steve Carell spends about an hour at the blackjack.
You know.
We gotta run, bro.
That was the one inaccuracy.
Well, someone said your big bang in 2007 was a gamble. Is that? Are you a gambler?
That was not. I didn't think of it as a gamble. I thought, look, I did real fundamental research, and I thought I would.
There's a bastion right here.
Okay.
Oh, we are fucked.
I have no opinion on this.
Okay.
Bitcoin.
Or crypto broadly, you know. You got Bitcoin, and that was the biggest, I would say. Like, I'm putting the largest share into that. But I'm putting stuff into maybe like
Motherfucker.
And we only have 1 minute.
Now we got 2 minutes.
it's not real coin, it has a dollar. But it's not a different dollar.
Run. You can get past it. Oh, shit. I'm around it. I've got 2 things tracking me now.
What's your personal view on the merit of Bitcoin specifically? Like the good and the bad? Because it's become something in the last 15 years. Bitcoin, for me, and just sit down.
You guys just killed the spotters.
You used it to buy drugs.
Sure, put it left sooner.
It's worth over $100,000 of Bitcoin. It's a gigantic piece of value.
I just took them out and it flew away.
Huge transformation. So I'm curious what your
I am being mega chased. I am absolutely being hunted down right now.
Like if you sit and think about Bitcoiners, the philosophers of Bitcoin, and you say to them, "Can you, why do you want Bitcoin?" And they all basically say, which is,
Fuck, run.
"Be your currency."
Get down here.
So much is printed,
5.
etc. And then they'll say, but you can't like short the dollar because all currencies trade relative. So the dollar trades relative to the euro, the dollar trades relative to the euro. So
Fucking. Why can't I roll the goddamn thing? Alright, I'm out. I'm dead. There's no way I'm getting back.
I will try to revive you on my way.
You've got 30 seconds. There's no chance. It's out. It's done.
I don't know. We got a chance.
that's the thing that I've heard.
I had like 6 of them on me, and I couldn't get the goddamn thing to access my adrenaline. It was so annoying.
I'm just saying that's the thesis. So my problem. So my response.
It's 12 seconds. It's done. Like there's no. It's done. Like I'm out. Okay, I'm out.
For the sake of argument, accept you. Here's my problem. If that is the argument, then on days where
You have to push the button, bro.
Bitcoin should be up. And on days where Nvidia is up 5% and Oracle
That's just bad luck right there.
is up 455% and Oracle's up 10%, and Nasdaq is up huge, Bitcoin should be up. But it's the opposite.
Fucking
So
A.
I don't know what to do
I made it
about
out.
It's like one
But I
more.
don't know what to do about that. I don't know what. So
Damn. I thought I'd done it. I got past the bastion.
Am I stalking here or what?
Any second now, you're gonna die, basically.
But my problem
see.
is, I own an asset.
But he walked away to go see what he's doing.
Its own thesis.
He already knows what's
I don't know
coming.
what to do. I just don't know what to make of it.
GG guys.
That's why I own. That's why I don't own Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm in line with that. I feel very bad.
Well, you have 20% of your money in shoes.
What else you got there, big
Yeah, what
guy?
else?
I'm scared.
This is
No.
I was killed by a bombardier.
actually something he has in his
massive
Made it
investment.
out by
next
the
two.
skin of my
But
balls.
it's real money.
Guns.
No, not even
Yes,
guns.
yes,
No.
I'm an arms dealer.
What annoyed the hell out of me?
These are
What?
digital.
No, what absolutely annoyed? Hang on, hold on.
That go on video game guns. So when
What annoyed the hell out of me was the fact that I was trying to get my quick item to use the adrenaline so I could keep sprinting, but for some reason it just didn't select it.
In the video.
on the screen, how much money did you spend on this knife? Your knife.
That knife was about $14,000.
14,000.
Hey!
This.
Anda tirando toda la
Oh, did you
basura.
not realize that? It's not real.
No, I'll have you
Eh.
know, a friend of mine bought me a real-life replica of it for about $20.
Pues es que
that he
dicen
gave
toda
to
la
me, so it's like
basura.
I kinda have it.
Can we flip the page? I know.
Okay, that's it. Now it's ducks.
Oh wait, I forgot about my last.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
One more.
you know, our lives are they're so digital these days, and I figured why not get ahead. I'm a little late to the real estate train as a young Gen Z man, and I thought to myself, I can get ahead of the real estate trend on the web. So I bought this NFT apartment.
This is an NFT, a picture of an
And
apartment.
a picture of an apartment that
And
I
you
can have at all times.
actually
It's
bought
mine,
this?
You bought this for real.
And I bought this for real.
How much did it cost you?
About $900.
Wow.
You spent 900?
No, I did.
Sounds
I spent
cheap.
$900.
What's it worth
For
today?
an apartment.
Cheap. It's like, think about it. It's like your parents or like your grandparents buying a home in the 40s or 50s.
Oh, on
You know,
Park Ave.
But
And
they
it-
lived in it.
And it's going to skyrocket. No,
He's losing all his money.
I'll live in it in the metaverse.
Okay. All right. Let's
Living in it is a metaphor? Is that what it said?
Portfolio from Doug here. This is
All right.
This is his portfolio.
This is what I would call the tech portfolio.
Okay.
So I try to diversify in a lot of different things. I try to cover many different areas. Specifically,
No, not that one. If we're using actual stuff, then let's get this. At least, like I said, at least I get my own
feel like you
So
did.
I
little
will
pouch.
confess that of the Mag 7, I own every single one of them
Except Tesla.
except for Tesla.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Okay, I'm doing Stella Montes.
So what I would like to ask here.
By the way,
We've got a little bit hardcore.
just from a perspective of people who do real fundamental work and how difficult it can be to short stocks. So, peak earnings of Tesla were in 2022. The company earned, I think, like 450. And this year, I think they're going to earn $1.50. So the earnings are down from 2022 to 2025, 60%.
The market cap.
And the stock is slightly higher. So I was just thinking, imagine, you're an analyst at a big hedge fund.
Yeah.
And you go to your PO and you go to your PO. I got this great thesis. There's this company, it's called Tesla. I know you've heard of it. And my thesis is that from 2022, the earnings are going to go straight down every year until we get to 2025, where the earnings will be 60% lower than
Yeah, basically Tesla's earnings keep collapsing, and yet they still kept making their stock value kept climbing and climbing and climbing.
100% right fundamentally.
All based on some idea that one day, because the company will actually be worth, will generate, $1 trillion in cash flow.
Why doesn't it work?
Which is
We did
kind
a
of
whole episode
ridiculous.
where we sort of analyzed and
It's a
debated
car
this,
company.
and it's a cult.
Hey, what up?
Can't justify $1 trillion valuation.
It's a
right?
cult.
Hello,
I think what people
hello.
really sincerely believe.
Oh, sweet. Medical research is right here. I actually need medical stuff.
His thesis is that Tesla is going to do very well with robotaxis and AI and
Oh.
robots.
and robots. And it's all going to be great. And that's why you got to own Tesla.
And don't
what-
continue from
what-
there.
Okay, but Mr. Butt's been killed already.
Number one, you couldn't write it. And number two, there's no argument against it. Like you're arguing against something that'll happen in the future, and people believe
Okay, there's one of those exploding trash cans in here, so watch it.
And it-
And I don't have the firepower to kill it, so careful.
You don't be part of that crowd. You can be like, I don't want to keep owning this declining car sales company.
Okay, this is crazy. This actually loops into a question.
Oh,
I had
god damn it.
about
Okay, there's a door right behind us.
the movie that I perfectly.
He's
there's a
coming to us.
part of the movie where, and you bring this up, the frustration of dealing with a bank like Goldman, who refuses to adjust the price of the swaps.
Okay, someone's been here before, as everything's empty.
The market, because they set the
Yep.
price.
Oh yeah.
Right, correct.
And this feels
There's
similar
only
in that
18
all
minutes
the
left.
underlying data that you're looking at
Is bad.
indicates that Tesla shares should be going
But
down.
Tesla doesn't set the price.
But in that case, Tesla doesn't set the price, right? At least the market is setting the price
Right.
in this position. But coming back to the movie for a
stop.
second, and the actual prices that happened, you were talking about how you
Are you,
still
Blue, are you running upstairs?
why
Yep.
Goldman or these other banks weren't lowering the prices. And I was wondering if
Oh, I know where they were.
There's a shredder up here too, so watch it.
They weren't lowering prices.
There's a shredder everywhere.
yeah,
And they
that's
Two things will kill you in this.
To kill them.
they say in the
Very hard.
what
They need a lot of heavy ammo.
firm still then that you were
Whoa,
explaining in your own video.
What happened with the
And I mean a lot.
was not that some firms didn't mark down their books. That,
Yeah.
that I understood. What I didn't understand was there were two different types of securitizations back
There's
then.
one
One
more
was called
floor.
cash
There's
in,
one
and
more
one was
floor.
called cash out. And don't ask
Oh shit.
what those things are, because I used to know and I don't remember. But one was better
hear that?
than the other,
Yeah.
and we were
Yeah,
short
it's
both.
me.
Okay.
Okay. And so what happened was
Just going upstairs.
and generally Goldman's prices were honest. Merrill Lynch didn't. We didn't.
Empty.
I got a call from my Goldman.
This place has been picked clean. My God.
And he said, "We got to have a conference."
Medical research South Wing. Okay.
Set up a conference.
Well, I have got a medical tasks to do.
Guys are in the room, and it's him, and then it's like
I'm going
his
down, I
boss.
guess.
His boss, like, this is
All right.
hello, sir. And I don't remember whether it was
Yeah, downstairs makes sense. There's nothing else up here. We need to be on the main floor. Oh, someone set off the shredder.
let's say like on the last day.
Is that any of you guys?
stuff, the average price
No.
was-
Okay, someone's attacking a shredder, so careful. There's someone nearby.
So we're already 30
Yes,
points in
yes,
profit.
yes.
So he
Someone's
comes on the
here.
phone and he says,
100%.
checked our models, and we realized that the methodology we've been using
Yep, that ain't
to
that ain't
price
us.
bonds has been wrong. And so we have to reprice all your bonds of this type. And so, okay, so the last price was 70. What's the price?
Right, watch it. Don't bunch up and make sure you got your quick stuff ready to go.
Time when you expect the price to be going down.
Every day.
Let's go this way.
Okay, this is
I don't know
like
if
late
there's
spring.
somewhere to go, but it's
So
okay.
then I said, okay, well, so the price is 80.
Well, hang on a minute. If the shredder takes them out, there could be stuff there.
The price is 80, but
I
if
found
the
it. Laid
price
right
is
here.
80, I'll short more at 80 all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. Gimme. But of course, there's a bid and an ask. So, like,
Okay, careful through here.
80, 60 was the bid.
So they'd
ask.
only let you short
So
at
I could
60.
short. So something that he says just reprice me from 70 to 80. If I wanted to short more, I'd have to short it at 60.
But they're only marketing.
Keep an eye out, okay? Watch behind me.
Yeah.
Is it illegal? Is what they're doing?
Why is it illegal? They
Shooting-
set the price. There's no screen.
Well, then why would they ever even have to?
I don't understand what happened. To this day, I don't know. It's a mystery to me what happened. I don't know what happened.
Funny because I brought this up
That is real goddamn close.
because in the video you say like I don't really know what happened.
I don't know what happened. To this day.
That's wild. It feels so incentivized to lie.
But still, it's better.
Okay, let's go.
2008 sounds. So real quick, one more in tech. So we hit Tesla, which is I think valuable, and actually in the Realizement playbook, which I was watching, you spoke with both a VC friend and then the one this morning.
Yes.
They ran over
Basically
here somewhere,
how
the shredder followed them.
you know most of the stock growth right
Well, the
now
shredder
in
lost
at least
them,
the
that mean
S&P
they went down.
500 is coming from these tech stocks and from AI, where you're saying
100%.
right, and the money being spent is at least coming from cash flow. They're not in debt to do this,
Right.
but it's all hinging on AI generating enormous value.
Okay, watch yourselves.
I don't think this is real, honestly. Ted. We really retest it. For 2 years, we have been just like you, just trying to convince everybody that AI is perfect. And we're going insane.
One got knocked. One got knocked.
I got knocked. Don't worry, darn good.
Tech bubble in 2000, but on a
knocked right
smaller
here.
scale, that at some point
shoot.
the next couple AI models come out.
Knocked another one, knocked another one.
Isn't as exciting as people realize. They're starting to realize, wait, this really doesn't work for customer service yet, and the entire SMP loses all of those gains,
Look,
thus
if
triggering.
if there's an announcement, I mean,
Right, you guys on the opposite side to me. I'm green.
let's say in 2027, Meta comes out with lights out, 20%. Just poof, gone.
Do you feel as long as
Wait for the thing to dry out.
happy to put the money there?
Now, you know, Saudi Arabia,
We can search.
UAE,
Well, no. Cancel.
people are spending all this money.
Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm safe where I am. I can get to you in a minute. Bear with me.
A redo of the bubble.
Bodies are right
in that,
here.
you know, Henry Block. By the way, Henry Block. I used to
Of course, alloys. That's.
I'm just not
in
thinking.
1998.
I'm fine though. I'm fine.
Henry Blodgett was on. He was in the office. And he would get on the sales floor every single day. And he said, "That's going to
Gotcha. Found the rusted gear. Nice.
levels of wealth are going to be created." And he was 100% correct. But at first, the returns weren't there, and that's why we had a tech recession. So you could have a situation
Where are you,
where
Chris?
there's the timeline that people are
One second.
doesn't really materialize, and people pull back. And then eventually it does
Is
happen.
on the other end.
I'm just in commerce. I need to drop some stuff. I'm gonna run straight to you guys. I'm right across from you. I can run over in a sec. I just need to get rid of some shit.
You would rather lose a few $100 billion to be early than be too late. But he expects it to be like 3 years. If it's not,
That the returns will be there in 3 years.
yeah, when he's saying,
Can I ask Julian?
If it's 8,
Okay, I'm behind the bastion. I'm just waiting for it to pass me, and then I'm gonna run. Okay.
now, for example, when you go on Google and do a search, you get 2 responses. You get your old search response, and you get the AI response. I mean, the AI response is better. It's not
Right, Mr. ZTE. I'm heading to you.
So, you know, we need more proof as we do returns. But it's early, so you can say whatever you want.
but it's hard.
Oh, you killed the team. Well done.
Not sitting out.
No, yeah, I'm just talking about audience. Like, a lot of them are invested in the same thing. Where this stuff has been working.
Right.
When it dips, they buy it because it's going to work. It's been
Anything
working.
good?
Working.
And so you don't have a
Oh,
lot
one
of
thing
confidence
good.
in that.
It was
You
like a
think it's-
purple.
Okay, not yet. You think?
Because even even somebody like myself who puts a lot into the
Come
SMP,
analyze it.
well, let me diversify. I don't want to go all in on tech. In
Okay, well I'm ready to get out. Quite frankly.
The problem is, like, why would you diversify into Procter & Gamble?
Well, that's been
Truck.
It is a great question. That leads to the other millennial.
So we need to head down, huh? We need to go up and then down.
The
Is that way?
Doomsday
That's
The
portfolio.
Doomsday portfolio.
Okay, go ahead.
My portfolio, it consists of one asset. It's gold.
Oh fuck! There's a shredder down there. There's a shredder. There's a shredder. There's a shredder.
So different from what you said. Early
Down there, yeah.
There went gold.
Doomsday.
Why are the doors open? It's
The U.S. currency is a fiat currency that's getting overprinted, but you can't short the dollar because you'll
So buy gold.
So you buy gold.
And that's worked as a it's
So
gold
far
has
this
worked
year,
really
it's
well.
worked pretty
So I'll
well.
give you the counter. Not that gold hasn't worked. Congratulations.
Good.
But I'll just give you the counter argument to the doomsday.
Sure.
So, the people who have the doomsday thesis have been making the same argument for 40 years.
Yes.
Okay. It's a long time to make an argument that hasn't worked. Okay. Call me crazy.
This is our year.
But this is our year. You're 41. But you know, the argument is basically too many deficits, too big, too much printing of currency. It's been debased. Buy gold.
Where's the orange gone?
Now, buy gold has worked because people accept that. But what most people never ask themselves is, okay, so why hasn't the doomsday scenario happened?
Very fair question.
It's a fair question.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go. 40
years, and it hasn't happened.
Just watch out for the shredder as you get around the corner.
You said it's going to cause the doomsday to happen, and it hasn't happened. The obvious question that you ask yourself is, why hasn't it happened? So I'm going to answer your question.
I think that I always say I'm not 40.
So
So I can't even do that one.
I
But I know
Nice.
bullets and beans in their bunker, and yeah.
I've been pushing.
Hey, Yellow, where are you?
The thing that made me kind of come over the edge on it was a book that we recently read by Ray Dalio called how countries
Yes,
go broke.
Ray Dalio is
left?
thinking cats and dogs
I don't
are
see
gonna
him
lie
on the
down
map.
together any moment. Any moment it's gonna happen. And he's been making that argument only for 20 years.
Yeah, only 20.
But to give, I don't think,
There's people.
but to give it's indicative of something that does take a long time. We're at a stage where
But
our country
here's
is
why.
the other countries
Okay,
are
so my push.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just have to wait a bit longer.
So this is what people don't. Look, most people don't understand about how the financial system works. It's just like it's very esoteric. I mean, I do. So the reason why the dollar is still the reserve
You on? Get on, get on, get on, get on, get on, get on.
is not just
Nice.
functions.
Too slow, too slow, too slow.
All over the world.
I got my cog and I got a couple of decent purples too.
Yeah, nice.
This is like a
I don't got nothing but those.
multi-trillion-dollar market.
I
It
got
all
a lot
functions
of
on
shit.
short term. You're a sovereign wealth.
I don't even know what happened to the other guy.
I have no idea either.
You need to park
It just disappeared. There's no yellow in the team anymore.
for 5
No,
years.
probably he left.
You're going to buy
else.
5-year U.S. Treasuries.
I
Because
think you're right.
there is no alternative currently.
Yeah, I gotta free up some
And
space.
as long as there is no alternative to treasuries, we will remain the reserve currency of the world. And so all the deficit policy people are worried about, I think, are academic. Now, if an alternative ever shows up, like people think Bitcoin is going to be it, or maybe it's China bonds, or something.
How do I
know,
change
and there's a real
my...
alternative to treasuries, then all the arguments about the deficit and the debasement of the dollar are much more
I
important.
can't believe I've got
But until
nothing on
then,
this.
Yeah.
I think it's academic.
Do
To even slightly push back, I would just say
You
there's
can
an
push back
argument.
hard.
There's an no, I think what you're saying makes total sense, and I definitely don't want to
Absolutely nothing.
flash forward
Zero,
40 years and
nilch,
make the same
nada.
argument,
Is that
and I'm-
really that bad?
I don't wanna do that.
I guess it's a
But
Friday
I wanna
night.
say, I think there's a credible case to say
Okay.
that it's not open
There
anymore,
it is.
that gold is starting.
weird.
No currency can fill it in. I totally understand that. We're the cleanest dirty shirt. No one can go to the RMB or the euro or the yen. However, country like China, country like Russia, all these countries have started to, on net, their central banks are owning more gold and less treasuries. Their percentage of treasuries is either held flat or down.
Right.
And I think the idea would be you would trade with another country and then settle the difference in gold. Whatever.
And we're going to go back to the gold standard?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. But that's what the direction of travel might be.
I don't
right?
think that's
Okay.
right.
All right, that's fair.
Level up 2,
I
so I
mean,
need to send
put this
one more rusted thing. Utility, level up.
The price of the risk that you're talking
Deeper,
about is the 10-year
explosives,
treasury.
level up. Rocket
If-
to your
if-
drive
if
on
it
level
was
2
like a real
things.
problem, and people
Level
were
up.
serious.
One more battery I need.
Put it this way.
Refiner, level
Don't
up.
tell me what you're saying.
6 of
Tell me
those and
what
3 of
you're
those
doing.
are still quite a way off.
Okay.
Medical
Okay.
lab, level
If-
up.
Don't tell me
So I have those.
you're panicked.
Tripod
about
and durable cloth. One more durable
the
cloth.
deficit. Put your money where your mouth is. Sell your 10-year treasuries and drive the yield up to 6-7%.
You want to be a bond vigilante?
Then I take you seriously. Otherwise, you're just pontificating.
Yeah.
I mean, where's the 10-year treasury yield now? 4.1. You know, it's not done anything in 3 years.
Sure.
Medium shields.
so the
1,
alarm
4 of
bells
those. It's not bad,
this
that.
actually happening are
Heavy,
just not going
yeah.
off.
They're not going off.
Yeah.
So, as we've done a lot of research into the U.S. deficit, you just addressed this, and I wanted to ask you about it. And you're saying
I'm
it's
so
academic.
fucking
I'm just
full.
wondering, how do you? I mean, is there a point at which we're 36 trillion in debt now, and whatever a trillion goes to interest every year in our budget? At some point, even if we continue to stay as the reserve currency, does that become a problem?
Sure. I mean, but I don't know where that is. I mean, I don't know.
Right. And you don't want to waste your life trying to guess it. You basically-
I don't want to be Pete Peterson.
Right. Who's Peterson?
Pete Peterson was the guy who started this argument 40 years ago. He's dead.
And you're alive. That's 1-0
Oh,
score.
1-0, that's a win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you touched on something a little bit before this, like that the financial.
Okay, I'm
industry-
going back in there on a night raid.
It's difficult to engage
Okay.
and understand what.
That's it. I made a ton of. I've got everything. Well, most of what I needed from that one. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going in here just to shoot things and have fun.
Any misconceptions
Okay.
or that are so
That sounds great.
pervasive that bother you that you wish you could have everybody understand? Like any big points of financial literacy that if you could just snap your fingers and everybody could just know.
I'm ready.
you would
If
want.
everybody could
You
know
are ready. That's cool.
that lesson
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
gave you guys about how banks work,
Mm-hmm.
they'd feel a lot more comfortable about banks right now. I mean, the funny thing about bank level, did you ever see the movie? Of course, I've seen this movie. It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, the Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So that scene where he's running a building and loan, which is a prototype of savings. It's like a little bank that makes home loans.
Okay.
And there's a run on the bank. That's what you see in that scene.
Yeah, everyone
Everybody
comes in,
shows
ask
up
for
and they want
back.
their
It's a
money.
big crowd, yeah.
The point about that scene, which people don't understand, is we want banks to be levered. Here's why. Back to that formula of return on equity equals return on assets times leverage. So let's say the average, a 1% return on assets because that return, just trust me, is not bad. It's not great, not bad. So if you're levered 10 times, you get a 10% return on equity. That's not terrible. So let's say the regulators come in and say that's too much. We don't want banks to be levered more than 3 to 1.
Okay, let's do this, Mr. BKs.
Have your eyes adjusted to
But
the
your
dark
leverage
yet,
is only 3
Raider?
to 1.
Loot is ripe for the
You return
picking
it
while
with
most of
3%.
Toledo is asleep.
Oh, sweet. We're here early. Got a full half an hour almost.
Purple.
For a bank then to make a lot more money, to generate sufficient return, is to charge a hell of a lot more in interest.
Another purple.
You follow? So the point is, we want banks to
Finally.
be levered because by generating, let's say, a 1% return on assets, and they're lending, let's say, it's 6 or 7%, which let's just say, for sake of argument, is fine. They generate an return. If we
Nothing else in here.
lever that, all of a sudden, what they're going to charge in interest is so much higher, so they can generate adequate. So the formula about banks is really,
Where are we?
it's a it has to be a
Oh, assembly workshop.
because if it's not levered enough,
Another.
There's someone else in here. There's another team right in here, guys. Another team right in here.
the message is
Where the hell are you guys?
I'm
but
here
you
with
don't
you.
want too leveraged. It's like you need a little bit of storage. What's just right?
I've never thought of that. Like when you capture the
What?
access to limits for everybody.
Let's go help me.
They have to charge
Business
so
or
much
personal,
more
and we
on a
sell
home
limited.
loan. They have to charge double, triple to generate an adequate return. But who could afford it?
Right. And you can't buy cars, no one can build houses.
I mean,
no
the
one
point about banks is what do? They recycle money, which are your deposits. That's the leverage. They take your money that you put in the bank and they lend it out.
Yeah.
We
Did
want
they run off? What happened?
What we don't want
Yep.
is for them to have too much leverage so that they have lost, if they make mistakes, then the losses are too much.
One die. I see one die.
Or too concentrated in one area.
Fair enough.
Or probably they just send the
I'm
flare.
curious.
Yeah, they just brought, fuck it, we're just gonna get out of here.
Conversation so much is
You actually learned something.
well, one, and two, it seems like with a lot of what you've discussed, one, you're just very willing to say, I don't know what's going to happen there. But in part, you know, like the 40-day doomsday scenario, it seems, please correct me if this is wrong, you're not as worried about what might happen with, you know, the AI companies 20 years from now. And it's more like, this is the current analysis of the market. Is that roughly
Wait, what's the danger?
how you approach the market? Are you
Oh.
thinking much about those like 20
Okay, there's another person.
Okay.
Oh shit, right behind me?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, no one can verify.
What's there to say? I'm happy to go out a year.
Okay, well, on that final note, then, I want to ask, you know, for our audience, again, a lot of them are younger men, interested in finance, interested in business. What are some areas?
Oh no, I got taken out by an incel. Fuck.
What's something in your eyes on that?
I'll give you
Yeah.
just a little.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not weirder than Pokemon cards or CS:GO guns.
That's not weird.
We're trying to pull them from the NFT apartments.
And this is new for me.
Okay.
I only have one very small investment.
Hey, I gotta sit back and watch. Nice.
Marijuana.
Do-do-do.
Now,
Like stocks.
now, normally, I wouldn't touch these stocks. But
Rusted bolts.
President Trump is making.
Oh, that was what I was after. God damn it.
There's a thing today on Truth Social where on his whatever you call it, you know, where he posts his stuff on Truth Social. He put out a video basically lauding and praising the effects of weed for elder Americans.
Wait, really?
I swear to God. An entire video. And I was and you know, the problem with the weed business has been that
so
the
damn
regulations
ready
all
to
over the
leave, man.
place. You can't get banking. And this is the second time he's done this in the last month. So I'm starting to think maybe El Presidente is going to do something like significant in weed, and maybe we should own some weed stocks.
Right.
Oh, like federal legalization or something?
I don't know. I don't watch the video. It's shocking.
Eh.
It's really shocking.
Do you chief that loud?
Aquí está conmigo.
Not me, man. I do not participate.
But you're saying we should all go and buy an ounce of weed.
I would start to.
Physical weed in our
The only thing I would tell
We're
you
going back to
is
the weed standard.
go on Truth Social, watch this video, make your own decisions.
Okay, I gotta ask on that, because Trump is so, I don't know if you've noticed, a bit tumultuous.
You're changing the word. Tumultuous.
I've gone through three.
Tumultuous.
It's evolved. It's evolved like the fucking Pokemon cards we had.
Tumultuous.
So he's got these tremors, and it feels like every time he said, every week, it feels like often what he was saying the prior week changes, right?
Right.
So with something like this, how do you choose to put money
how do I
behind
leave a
something that the
team?
current
I put a
administration?
very small percentage.
Okay.
I'd take like a 1% position.
Okay.
And I'm hoping for the best.
But are you like at this point in your life, are you a dollar cost average in the S&P kind of
I
guy?
don't do that kind of thing.
Okay.
I buy stocks.
Okay.
And I'm pretty fully invested. And this
How
is
the hell do I get out of here?
it's marijuana. I can put a little bit of money.
doesn't dollar cost average in the
Settings.
DraftKings.
The
or like
DraftKings,
FanDuel.
you're not doing parlays on basketball.
You can win big!
You can win so much bigger.
You
Steve.
certainly can.
Steve, thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're very welcome.
This is
It's a
fantastic.
Real
It was a
pleasure.
Really,
Have they removed the part where you actually
I
can,
want
like,
to reiterate it unironically. The Realizement
leave
Playbook
the
on YouTube
team?
is fantastic. I have been enjoying it so much. Deep dives with really interesting experts, and Steve does a weekly recap of your thoughts of what's going on. It is fantastic, and so I
Thank you.
really recommend checking it out.
And just to close, this from what we were talking about before. This is your new main endeavor that you started.
This is
in
what I do.
April of
This is what I'm doing full time.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
and you have such an insane list of connections.
There used to be a button you press to leave a fucking team.
Yeah,
Where is it
and
gone?
also, I think you mentioned you might bring us on for one of the Fridays.
I
they got rid of
would
it?
love to have you guys on it for a Friday recap.
We're saying that on the recording because you can't take it back.
I'm not taking it back.
Now you've realized our knowledge base.
No.
He's got one edit note. He's like, I don't want you guys on it anymore. You gotta cut that.
There we go.
No. It'd be a lot of fun.
I think
Awesome.
so too. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Confirm. Reload out. Oh, what's this one here?
I do want to start talking about Gen Z men. They range from angry to openly nihilistic. They can't go back to the status quo, Gavin. They just can't. Seems like the DNC as a whole is trying to run a very similar playbook that didn't work and is wondering why they're not getting different results.
This is Gavin Newsom. And this is Brendan Ewing, a.k.a. Adrian. All right, Brendan Ewing.
Hey.
Welcome, brother.
Gavin, pleasure.
It's good to be with you, a.k.a. Atriot,
You got it right.
your online name,
Yeah.
which we'll get to in a minute. And for folks that don't know you, millions of people do because they watch you religiously. You're a rock star on YouTube, content creator, a Twitch live streamer, speed runner. We'll talk about what the heck that means. People are wondering, what am I talking about? But also really focused on building community around marketing, around business. And that's what your background represented, working at Twitch, working at NVIDIA.
Yep.
We can talk about AI chips, but I really wanted you on because with so much focus on what happened a few weeks ago with Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson, person who's been accused, some of the gaming questions and issues that came up, some of the memes that were allegedly part of some components of the investigation, the broader conversations we're having in this country around the manosphere and what's happening with gaming culture generally, issues of boys and men, everything about this, and kept coming back to you. So I'm great.
Okay, yep.
Did not come back to
I all came back to you
Well,
as
look.
the guy that can explain, to unpack
Yeah.
all of this stuff.
We talked about this in the before this, and I wanted to. First of all, I want to say, you mentioned millions of people might know my stuff. Maybe a little less than that, but the people that know me, I think they'll like me. People that don't know me,
Hey, Triak, you're losing your hair, brother.
YouTube or Twitch streamer,
Getting close to having
I
to
think they have
shave
an
it all off.
instant dislike, and I don't really blame them. Like I don't think that's. I think most people have an instant distrust of someone who has that as their job, and I get it. So I want to try and get across why people are turning to this, why this is becoming a new form of media, and also understand that like if this is not for you, I get it. It's not. Yeah.
No, but I mean, it should be. But people, I mean, it explains more things in more ways on more days, particularly to parents. I mean, I've got 4 young kids, and it's pretty overwhelming, the gaming culture that's out there. So, I mean, what is it? I mean, 70+% of teenagers are active gamers. Is that
among men? I assume it's higher. I think it's a lot
even higher, right?
Yeah. So I wanted to start with that, and I don't think this is your stance, but it's like really important for me to get across early. It feels like in the wake of what happened with Charlie Kirk, there is a reignition of old debates around how violent video games are the problem. And I just want to be so clear. From my POV of my audience, again, younger generation, that's an insane way to look at this. South Korea, Japan, UK, Germany, France, they all have the same rate of video game playing, and they have none of the violent crime, or a small fraction of the violent crime.
That's exactly right.
There is no real correlation with it.
Yep.
So what I'll say is it's an easy scapegoat. It is a really easy scapegoat.
Yeah.
And we can go into this for a while, but...
No, and by the way, full stop.
Hey, what up?
I could not agree with you more. As someone that's deeply focused on the issue of gun violence, mass shootings, all these things, and sort of the lazy punditry that comes back to this gaming culture has been completely debunked. 100%. So could not agree with that more. Just an alignment of thinking on that.
No, sure. And then...
Say that again, sorry, what was that?
I think they're about to haul the head of Reddit and
Called the
Discord
Jake
and
Kuzma.
Twitch and all these people in front of Congress.
Venture
Listen.
containers?
Oh, I have never... Oh, hang on a minute. There's someone over there.
To these things, and
There's something blew up, so careful.
some young
Yep, there's people over there.
spending a large percentage of their time on these platforms. This is a symptom. This is a symptom of them having almost nowhere else to go. And especially when I talk about gaming. The idea
Yeah, move slowly, guys.
driving isolation, and not isolation is leading to people trying to find an escape or connection through gaming. It's the other way around. I mean,
Oh, shit. Move.
Otis just turned 16, and the 2 boys, 9 and 13.
Are they gamers? Are they Roblox? Or...
Every single...
Fuck, we've been attacked by incels, bro.
Watching someone else play Minecraft.
Yeah. Normal thing.
Hey, bro. Come here a second. I gotta talk to you. I want to talk to you about something.
You told them they can't play Roblox. They can't play Fortnite. You would make them less socially. Like they are less.
Hey, no. Let's chat.
That is not the problem. The young
Oh, bro. See? That just sucks, huh? That just sucks.
logging on after work and hanging out in voice chats with their friend and having a good time. This is like the one thing that's keeping them sane in a world that is going, I think, increasingly insane and not offering them economic opportunity.
I love that. Let's unpack, because I think a lot of people, obviously...
Hey, listen, before you leave, just so you know, your mum's here with me, yeah? Take care of yourself.
It's heard of Kick, it's heard of Discord, but they don't know what these things are. Reddit, maybe people are a little bit more familiar with. But talk to me when I started. I mean, Twitch is sort of a go-to for a lot of folks in the gaming space. But explain what these are, what these platforms represent, how they started, and what they've become.
Yeah, so I worked at Twitch right around the time it started. And it was a very lucky thing for me because I was a ASU, Arizona State University.
Well, that lasted long.
Southwest, they call it. Graduate and
They got third
middling
party.
grades, and I played a lot of games. And it was
Right, I'm going freeload out for this one. Screw it.
route into Twitch, which was a
See how long I can live. See how long I survive.
broadcast themselves. That was the idea. I'm playing the game. Maybe I'm particularly good at it. Maybe I'm funny while I play it. And people that also played the game found that to be entertaining, and they would start to build communities and audiences, and it would grow.
And tell me, what time were people starting to really? I mean, was it a particular individual that said, "Hey, I'm going to put myself online"? Was there a moment that marked consciousness of this whole? I mean, because it's become a gigantic business, and we'll get to that in a moment. But was Twitch really the first to really popularize as a platform?
Yeah, Twitch was the one that found this niche early.
Yeah.
For
And what years are we talking about?
2014-ish. That's around when I joined, and it grows, and then around COVID, it explodes because everyone's stuck at home. And it becomes it just hits the right time.
So let's back up a little bit. You discovered Twitch as someone not just doing content, but someone that was marketing the content. Were you working?
I never had any interest in doing content myself. I was at Twitch, and they needed someone to go on camera every now and then, and I was the one stupid enough to volunteer.
Ooh, I've been here before.
Using the program.
And you got on camera and you
Right,
started
I got a free loadout.
explaining.
Oh, I got a Pharaoh. Nice. At least I got something decent.
No, here's the thing. So, what I'm saying might sound completely unwatchable to someone who doesn't.
You know what? Downstairs is a storage room. You sometimes get some nice shit down there.
To now,
Oh, nice. Jesus, you're carrying that.
It's not games at all. It's just
Really?
talking to the camera about their lives, about the news, about what's going on in the world. People are just using it because it's a real direct connection.
Yeah.
Okay? And so
Very good.
that has become the main. The gaming is still a big part of Twitch, but it's in the culture. You might play games a little bit during the day, then switch talking about the news, switch talking about watching YouTube videos. I mean, you can do anything. So that's the path that we went on. At the time, I'm sorry, what was your, sorry.
No, just but at the time you were. But what was the biggest content that was being provided at the time? Was there a particular game that was mostly popularized, or that it was
And then I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to set those things out unless you have like heavy.
And then I think Drake played with Ninja, some Fortnite, and that. I know I was there. I saw every little step would blow Twitch up a little bit more, and then it started to get bigger and bigger.
Right.
But what I would say is it spread beyond Twitch. Now it's got YouTube, TikTok Live. What I'm saying is people right now are just engaging through content creators because they have this more direct one-to-one connection. Actually, what I'll say, what it is, and you probably deal with this as a challenge when you try to speak. People are very, very.
Rubber duck. And what's that?
People feel like everyone's
Crumpled plastic bottle. Well, you know, everyone needs one of those, right?
But they're trying
What's
to find
this?
somebody that
Damaged heat sink.
the main thing
What's here?
is trust. And
So you're saying kids are
Power cable. What the hell was that? Expired pasta. Okay, there's never a situation where you're never gonna need that. That's just never gonna
they have
happen.
in common or
Something in
interests
common,
that
yeah.
they have in common, and so Twitch figured this thing out. And you made an important point. Twitch is not just a platform exclusively for gaming.
the biggest thing on the platform is not gaming.
Shotgun ammo, nice.
Shock to some people, but it really is just people talking, people having fun.
And it's these sort of areas of interest where you get into these groups.
Watch it. There's sometimes get a shredder down here, and that's nasty.
In a two-way conversation, not just one.
Yeah, it's live. I mean, at a big enough chat, you're not really talking
What's
one-to-one.
this? Bandage. Herbal bandage. Double coat. Ooh.
And what's the difference
Syringe.
between Twitch and Discord?
So Discord is just a chat room, and that's why it's kind of funny. You know, there's a lot of among Gen Z. There's these memes going around about people getting messages from their parents. I heard you're using Discord. Were you talking to this? Like it's just a chat. Nobody. It's your own private little unit. Discord is the platform. It's like saying, I heard you're using an iPhone. Did the killer use an iPhone? Did you? You know what I'm saying? It's just a You're not in the same.
Okay, I hear something going on through here.
I mean, you hear
You want to open? You want to open it? I'll cover.
of some of these more high-profile instances.
Yeah.
Obviously, this Tyler Robinson is accused of
Okay, this is usually where you get fucked. There's another team's around here somewhere,
He used a Discord chat room with his.
and I can definitely hear a shredder.
You know, and it's any medium. Could,
And the shredder's chasing after someone.
Discord is uniquely brewing.
There they are. They're right underneath us. Careful, watch it.
Gaming area, most of the gaming platforms, YouTube's sort of dominant in the space,
Yeah.
along with Twitch. Who else is sort of emerging in the gaming space as the platform, sort of to-go platform?
Yeah, I would say YouTube and Twitch is the vast majority of people.
Yeah, go slow, guys.
You talk about Kick, you talk about Rumble, you talk about more
If you get a chance to take a shot, but aim.
Twitch and YouTube. And YouTube is the 800-pound gorilla in the space. It really is mostly YouTube. That's what we do. That's where I'm putting out my content online. That's where.
And so you started just as you just were there in Arizona. You're just getting good on games. You're just, you just
Yeah, they're through the door, so I wouldn't open that anytime soon. They're right on the door.
Okay, well, now here's what I want to say. Is like, this is me in Arizona. I've graduated. I'm trying to find a job. I had okay grades, and the college is not some incredible degree. Okay, so I'm figuring it out. And thanks to a lucky opportunity, and thanks to the
Anyone
economy
see where they're going?
spot at the time, I get this last chopper out of Nod. It's like, where I get a
Right, you might be able to open the door up if you.
to go off.
I was gonna say in the fire, but they stopped firing.
You know, I'm married. I have a house that I'm paying down. It's expensive, but So, I have friends now who are younger than me that are like, I have a friend who's graduating from Berkeley, computer science. Smart guy.
Wait, they're talking. You can hear them.
That is 100 times harder to get a job than it was in 2014, 2015.
No doubt.
It's not his fault. He didn't do anything different. So that is going to make him more likely to be nihilistic. It's more likely to disengage from the system.
Right, fuck it. I'm gonna crack this open. You ready to start firing?
Right? It's just, it's not. It's tough to say that, like, I just find it funny. I'm saying I find
Hope you guys are ready.
Discord, Reddit, Twitch. This has nothing to do with it. It is the situation where people are more and more desperate for a direction to go. So yeah, I can tell you about a game I played. I wasted my college on a game like League of Legends. I wasted it.
Can you see them? You see them? You see them?
Because he created a career.
I don't think that's, and what I do now has almost nothing to do with gaming. My audience hates when I game.
But you're a world record holder.
Yeah, they're the floor below us.
Understand who we're talking to here. You crushed it. World record holder. What, for Hitman?
Yeah, there's a game called Hitman where you're flying around. And listen, that is a time of my life where I was. Here, I started doing this when I was working at NVIDIA. I was working some insane hours,
Right.
and I wanted to come home and disengage. I wanted to just play video games, and I wanted some friends in the chat to do it.
Yeah.
That did pretty well, and it started to take off. Then after COVID, I started talking about, I'm an
Those guys are talking real loud.
I just give my thoughts. That started to take off, and eventually that was enough that I could leave a job that was really stable and good at NVIDIA to try and do this full time.
And you started to be able to monetize it at that level.
Sure,
As a
yeah.
guy working for one of the great chip companies on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Now one of the largest market cap companies, quite literally,
In human history.
the
Right,
world.
they're downstairs, guys. Move forward.
And you started making the kind of money that you said, man, I'm just full time now.
Yeah.
On this,
I was- yeah.
nothing pejorative about a content creator. Quite the contrary. It's just the opposite.
I don't know.
I mean, no, you're an entrepreneur. You're a small business person. You put something out there, took a risk. You're on a platform. You're taking a passion. You're sharing it in a very public way. You're building an audience, marketing it. I mean, that's pretty.
I
impressive.
appreciate everything you're saying, and it's nice of you. As with all things, there's some aspect of hard work and some aspect of luck. And there's the idea
Got one.
that
There's another
this
one
is the
down there.
path that everyone could just, I think of so many times things could have gone a different way,
Right.
and I'll be in a different spot.
And you'll acknowledge, I mean, I think it's
Two.
just important to illuminate. I mean, but a lot of people are finding this path, right? I mean, this is becoming the opportunity.
You kind of are lately, huh? You're just
No, yeah, well, no. I mean, I'm not gonna see what happens, but it's, in terms of my future, Jesus. But it's interesting to me. I mean,
Is that
I think
Michael
it's
Jackson?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Is that Michael?
first experience.
It was.
There's a whole generation that, frankly, they're digital. Obviously, we talk about digital immigrants versus digital natives in sort of a lazy vernacular. But this whole digital first experience is radically changing everything, including sports, and we're going to get to that in a moment. But the gaming culture is real. It's growing. You've got stadiums now, quite literally filled, physical stadiums with people watching.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
And other people playing games to a degree that I don't think most people fully absorb or understand.
Yeah, that's how I started. I went to study abroad in South Korea, and they had these big tournaments, and I was blown away. And I was like, let's get this in America.
Sweet.
It happened without me, but I came back and started to work in that space, and that blew up. But again, I can't tell you enough. This, like the esports, is really a small part of what is becoming this online influencer personality. Like if you were to spend some time browsing Twitch, you would not see as much gaming as you're thinking. Right. It really is people just looking for human connection, humans to talk to. And I'm not saying this is all a
Oh,
good
you
thing. I'm
can't
not saying
switch
everyone
up,
should be spending
bags?
all their time on these platforms.
No, not while you're like actively playing. I don't think so anyway. Because your stuff's in the back, so you'd have to take all your stuff out. You know what I mean?
People who share some similar values or ideas as you across the world. So
No, I love that. And I want
Light
to get to it because,
shields.
I mean, there's those deep issues, generational.
People right there.
We've been talking
breaking
about
in.
on the podcast with a number of people in the past, and it's off the chart, particularly
Which
from
door? Which door? Which door?
So I just want
Oh, that door.
Just
Make
again,
sure
for
in front
people
of
that are
us,
not fully, that just don't have the
Larry,
level
watch
of
out.
understanding of this space. You talk about
Get in, bro.
I just think it's an interesting space in this
Run.
context. You say it's
Yeah, let's run. Let's find a more defensible position, huh?
of investment that it seems people are making. I was just reading about Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Beckham, folks putting tens of millions of dollars into esports teams. I mean, this thing's growing.
Yeah, but what I'll tell you is, being dead honest, Gavin, a lot of them are going to lose their shirt on this. It's not, you know, I've been around the esports space a while, and a lot of people have gotten burned.
They're
The
probably
problem is
losing all
it's
those
really hard to
people in there right
monetize
now.
the user. They
Okay, well,
watching it. They love watching it for free. They don't, you know, there's not a.
we should probably move on unless we're. I don't feel. I feel like they're after us. We're not after them. So it's better like moving on and finding a better position to take them out. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people are.
But move quietly so they can't hear where we're going.
Almost every business, there's some story about 2021.
Oh yeah, Mr. Dank saying let's get out of here.
That's happening with these.
It was at a peak 2021.
Yeah, 2021. It was like you could. The salaries were insane. They were getting paid absurd amounts for these players to sit in the room and play games. It's less now. You know, it's. And you know, Rick Fox of the Lakers put a bunch of money into a team, lost his, you know, had to get out. And I'm saying it'll happen, but I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like esports is right here, get your money. You know,
They're gonna be in there.
it's a grassroots thing. It's growing.
And so what's interesting about you is not
There they
only
are.
your history and
Right, careful. Don't fire unless you're in a good position to, and don't be all crouched around.
and going into these aspects and disciplines, but the marketing background and the business background and the work you're doing on a new podcast, Lemonade Stand.
Lemonade Stand.
And you're talking about business and branding, et cetera. But you mentioned just in reference and passing
That's
something
the
that's
door.
interesting and for folks
All right, they're in.
which I just remember my kids watching religiously, to your point, during COVID, excessively as a parent from my perspective, but from their perspective, they were, I just got on it, Dad. What do you mean? I've only been on it 2 minutes. But I remember turning it on one day and they're listening.
Okay, cover me. Okay, I'm walking backwards. Cover me.
Mellow or
Oh yeah, they do concerts.
Also, watch that bridge. They can cross that and come out of that one there. So careful.
concert. Travis Scott did his, I think Ariana Grande
On the right
may
side.
have done one. Also brands, right? I mean, you got Nike now working on those and those platforms, Louis Vuitton. I mean, tell me a little bit about that. Give us a sense of what that
Just be quiet for a second. See if you can hear them.
It is as crazy as it can sound from someone outside of it. It's people all over the world in a digital world watching these concerts together. They can see each other. They're jumping around. They're having a good time. And
Did they cross the bridge for that door or no?
I think there is such a line.
Okay, so they're not on our side yet. Okay.
Definitely
And I
too.
think that is what allows
Right over
me to
there.
talk about other things with the lingo.
Okay, we can either head back round that way and try take them, or we get out. Which one do you fancy?
You know, I think people will come around to it.
Yeah, we can get out.
You know, here's an
Pretty
example.
gooped up.
For esports, all of the biggest ways to watch it are not. You know how you can watch the NFL
Okay, that's not aimed at us.
or a pirated version if you're young. You're watching the official
I'm
conference.
gonna open the door while it's been noisy. Yeah, good idea. Open the door while there's noise.
They make an official broadcast, and then a million people will restream it and I'll do their own commentary. And those guys
All right,
get
cover the door.
more viewers than the official broadcast. And we're starting to see that happen in sports where they'll have
Okay, let's move.
cast for the NFL. A lot of rights issues are in the way, but eventually they're going to crack the code because the average person wants to see this stuff filtered through someone they trust and understand and is speaking to them like a regular person. That's going to happen in sports. It's going to happen all over. The democratization of all of this stuff, it is happening, and it is reaching sports now, and it's gonna happen. To
Okay,
things.
it's real open up here, so careful.
Yeah, it's weird seeing it live.
Going to
You
the
know,
right, right.
gaming has been on the cutting edge of this.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna open the door.
It's just where
we
people
gotta
are
go down.
finding
We
friends
gotta
and
go
connections where they can
downstairs,
find.
all right?
Yeah, we do. We need to be on the lobby floor.
So,
You don't
let's,
guys
so
want to go
let's
to
go
right?
back to that, and we'll go back to your reference, sort of
Go
this,
back
these
down and
moments to
jump
sort of
over.
mark.
Okay, cool. Let's just do that.
And obviously, COVID was just off the charts in terms of just people trying to connect,
Got
and
the height on
totally
that,
isolated,
but see 'em.
disconnected, and they can find those relationships on.
Okay, let's head down. Let's get to the lobby floor. From there, if I had to guess, they've probably moved. They've probably taken a few hits and thought, "Fuck it, let's get out of here." So they're probably down there already at the metro.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, those years. You talk about 2021 representing sort of a peak of consciousness, but what did you see start to really take shape during those COVID years?
I mean,
Okay, there's a line over there. We can take that down.
after 2020, there's a lot of new money, both from Trump and Biden, flowing around the economy. They both did a lot of stimulus and printing, and that went into tech startups, and that went into esports, and that went into Twitch, and that went into all this stuff. And there was a lot of it floating around. There was, I remember
Yeah. Move.
stock craze. And
Just be
everyone-
careful down there because it goes slow down here. Go slow down here because I guarantee there's gonna be someone camping waiting for people to come around.
After 2021, we started to get inflation. A lot of inflation that made
There's
doing
always someone camping around here.
more expensive and more difficult. That's combined with COVID. And so these things, I think, combine to push people more into online spaces.
Was that us? Right, okay, that's someone there already.
That is what happened. And
So go quiet, right, and see if you can sneak up on them. Yeah, go real quiet, though, real slow.
Exposure to an entirely new audience. It grew a lot bigger. But it's not...
Find a good position, because they're going to be hiding somewhere.
That's not how I'd frame it.
In what way is it not? I mean, the unhealthy aspects are what? You try to get...
I want to get round.
So you can get back...
Take a shot from a high up here, okay?
Back in the real world. I mean, in what way was it?
I see him. Right, there's two.
People want to do that naturally.
Look.
You know, I don't know if we want to.
Okay, if they're getting on the train, just run for it, because they can't hurt you on the train.
And the issue I'm seeing, not all of them are like a broad, diverse group, of course, and it's a huge point of my audience, and I'm hearing their thoughts a lot. Angry to openly not.
Okay, they're gone. Coming
is what I sense growing a little bit, where they're disillusioned. You know, I think around 22, 3, 4, you probably saw this from the political side. They drifted more conservative.
I completely forgot I got a rattler. Oh no, I was there with my Pharaoh. Anyway, I saw them both, and I was like, oh, I want to get a perfect shot, and then one of them saw me. Sucks. But still, we didn't do too bad. I thought it was pretty good.
That is what I'm saying, and I'm not to blame that on the.
Oh, guys, the containers, they're here. The containers are here.
Right. No, I appreciate that, and it's but it does beg sort of the larger consciousness that came out of the Trump campaign as it relates to. You're right. He obviously dominated, particularly with
Did you get it?
But did outperform in ways that I think surprised a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And invested a lot of time and energy.
I had no idea. Finally, I found them. I've been looking for them this entire time. They're right there.
With the J thing?
Yeah. It's like the. Okay, well, go. It closes automatically in like a minute and a half. But they should show up as orange. It means that they're like a mission thing.
They are, and we didn't see that commensurate investment from the Democratic Party. Certainly not.
Did you get it?
We're not really seeing it now. Outside, I appreciate what you're doing here, and I think this podcast is a good step. But I saw a piece.
If you did it, then I got it.
Talked about how it.
Check your mission thing and see if it's gone.
It seems like the DNC as a whole is trying to run a very similar playbook.
That was a pretty solid run.
And is wondering why they're not getting different results. It is shocking to me that with as bad as Trump is doing, it really is. Again, if I want to be your Gen Z whisperer for a second, again, I'm millennial, I'm 34. They're gonna call me old, my hairline's bad. They're call me old, bald.
Trust me.
But
old man.
They are turning on Donald Trump in a way that will come apparent
if you run out of bullets.
But they're not turning towards the Democratic Party.
Yeah,
they're equally as upset with them, which is what I think the problem is.
And be careful whenever you
and
head
it's
into
kind of
Stella
crazy
Motors.
that it's not being capitalized on more. And I will give you credit. What you have been doing is kind of breaking through the noise. It's showing a little bit of, I don't know, a spine of like a willingness to stand up to what he's doing. But if I can be honest. All right, here's what I'll say. And you haven't announced anything, and this is not, but there's a theoretical world where you're going to run for president. I'm just going to say it. You don't say anything, I'm okay.
This is a virtual world, yeah.
Yeah, a virtual world.
Right,
Maybe
right.
the betting markets have you leading, okay? There's a theoretical world. And if I can get somebody who's not...
I'm ready to go back out there again. Like I said, I go out cheap.
Shutting down TV shows that disagree with them, and someone who's not threatening free and fair elections, that's a huge win already. It's a low bar to clear, and it's an easy clear.
Pretty low bar, but I get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but,
I got that question.
Realistically, from the audience that I'm talking about, because again, I think I
Did
got
you complete it?
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
They can't go back to the
there's
status
a
quo.
sandbox
They
in
just
there.
can't. They
And
will continue to grow
lighting
more
things. What are they called?
upset and
Shredded?
populist and nihilistic unless
People
things
sheltered in those
seriously change. Like they have
That's odd. I didn't get it. That's weird.
Look, so let's start down.
Oh, I have to look. Search any container. I did. Well, I know where it is, so screw it.
I mean, it's it's pretty black and white terms as you painted. I mean, like this notion of nihilism.
Yeah.
Of just like not giving a shit about anything and blowing
That
the
is
whole
exactly.
goddamn
Yeah.
thing up.
And then the most extreme example would be someone like Tyler Robinson. If you look at, his, and again, I'm not a psychoanalyst, I'm not an expert, but there seems to be a nihilism to these kind of actions, and from young people in general, that is rising, where it just feels like, if I can't get a house, if you're a young man, I can't get a partner, I can't find a way to feel roots.
Okay, I'm ready.
That I'm in, then I'm going to drift out of it. I'm going to disengage, and they would find any tool to do it. In fact, I would say that one of the healthiest things they can do is gaming in Discord, because that's with other people. They're finding friends. The Discord chats that I'm in are not making me or radicalized. I'm connecting with people all over the world. It's great. In fact, here's an example. I don't know if you've heard about what happened in Nepal recently.
Of course, remarkable with Instagram.
Yeah. So Nepal, their Gen Z youth was deeply upset about rising youth unemployment, rising poverty, and they were posting about it on social media, and they were getting angry. Then the government tried to ban social media, and that's when they took to the streets. That's when they're going. That's when they're rioting. That's when they're going crazy, because these are the last outlets people have. So I just want to give that perspective here, is that if Congress is going to haul Discord and Twitch and Reddit up there and think that restricting them or banning them is going to solve this problem, it is not. To be so clear, it is not. It's going to make it more virulent.
Look, I think what you're saying is profoundly important, and I'm not trying to go.
That doesn't make any sense at all. It literally said, when I searched it, like objective complete, but then when I'm in here looking now, it says the quest is still incomplete.
Because there were these trend lines that predate all of this.
Yes.
I mean, for decades and decades. And we have the first generation, this Gen Z is
It was a search any box from this particular company.
this is the first generation.
what they say when they shut
my
the
lifetime,
cops.
so literally in America, where that would be the case. And so this is code red, and it's led to suicides, it led to dropouts, it led to all kinds of related issues, and there's guys are screaming, disproportionately men in some respects, and no one's paying any damn attention. And now we're looking at things, and I love what you're saying. We're looking at the platforms and not the underlying damn issues.
Yeah, a couple stats. Oh, sorry.
No, but I want to get to.
Okay, sandbox is where the stuff is.
But I want to go back just because so many people want to understand, and these are not root causes, but they're component parts of this larger conversation. We talk about the manosphere. What does that mean to you? I mean, what is it?
This is an investment that I think Trump and the Republicans made into spaces that are not even inherently political.
Now we've got a wire here. Where's it go? Goes down.
Or UFC or video
You
games
gotta go out
or
to the
just finding
right.
connection, often with other men, and just trying to understand similar experiences in the world. And they invested in those spaces. And
Oh, wait.
Hey, you like this? Also on the side, let's stop the woke mind virus, or what? It would be
Anyone got a key?
Kamala Harris is not going to help you out. That's the idea, and they would mix that in with things people already like, and it became very easy to slide in. And what's crazy, I don't think it's that hard for the Democrats to join these spaces. Most people like watching sports. Most people like.
I can hear you. It's a bit low, but I can hear you.
I can't overstate how it feels like a ball somewhere is being dropped when you can't speak even semi-authentically to people that are not from a different world. They're not that crazy.
Oh, is it bad down there?
So that's a problem that I would point out, and I think they did a good job with it. But I will also say this: listen, we're gonna fight in this country about social issues, left and right.
Oh, I know this part.
And I really noticed that in the wake of this Trump.
Yeah, there's a few things you can breach. There's a few places you can breach.
From every direction, you are inundated with it on social media. Every take goes viral in every direction, and nobody's making any progress, and no one's making any forward motion. But what I'll say is, the main thing.
Okay, gunfire.
Seeing and feeling was a deep resentment around costs and inflation. And I truly think whichever side can solve those problems will not dictate, but we'll take the lead on social issues. People will go whatever direction is going to offer them solutions on that. And because Trump has not done that like he promised, there's already a
It's mostly crap down here.
okay? It's going to go the other way, regardless of whether.
But I guess you get points for doing it, right?
It will be a reverse boomerang. But if it goes this way and that isn't solved again, it'll be an even stronger. That is how it's going to play out. I'm certain of it. So, yeah.
So you're talking. I mean, it's unpacking this a little bit, it's not just about politics. I mean, you talk about nihilism more broadly defined. I mean, this is just despair.
It's economics.
It's economics.
I really. And so, one thing as a goal of mine on this podcast is to try and get you. Not because I understand you have to win. Not to win. Okay, you have to gain support. You're a politician. You have to represent more than just some individual base. And I think what you're doing, talking to people politically different than you, is a big step, and that's awesome. I think that's cool to gain voters.
And gain more
and understanding. Yeah.
No BS.
I swear I can hear one of those shredders.
On this show, but when we launched this podcast, it was the first, and I mean, and I got big people were pissed.
And what's funny is I respect it more for that. I tried to do some research and watch some of these. Yeah. Some of the comments are brutal on you, and you did it anyway, and I respect you to keep doing it.
Okay, we're heading towards the fan, which is a way out. And if we go past it...
push you in a direction that is going to make it harder to get a broader base. I think politicians should try to represent.
We head towards the sandbox.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is I think I want to push you a little bit more economically on.
So I guess if we keep an eye out, that closes in 18 minutes. So that could be our way out in the next, 10 minutes if we're careful?
It was low and flat for years. A strong, rising middle class. And people broadly feeling were proud of their country. They were, and it wasn't like
you ready? Ready?
It was a capitalist country, and businesses could thrive, but people felt like they had a real chance. And since we've allowed this increased consolidation, since we've continued...
Yeah, I hear people. There's a shredder over there.
...the stocks and housing of elderly boomers...
But they're all blue. I'm not seeing them tracking anyone, so I don't think there's anyone right there immediately. Just keep an eye on that shredder. So yeah, don't go forward. Go right if you have to go anywhere.
Nothing else matters. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, this is like dead end? Okay, fuck that. I'm not getting boxed in there with a shredder. Fuck that.
And I understand that, these boomers vote too. Again...
Let's wait, see if it turns around.
California housing, it's a tough problem the more I look into it. I used to be someone who just threw
It's
around...
not turning around.
Me depressed, because it's like...
Oh, it's turning around. Okay, it's turning around. It's turned around. Okay, it's going the other way.
If you try to bring housing prices down, well, then now this person's mad. I get it. But if it doesn't change, we're screwed. There's no getting around. This is
something's seen something.
No, and what was the quote-unquote California housing crisis going back decades and decades?
Yeah.
Supply-demand imbalance, NIMBYism.
No, a lot of
issues around localism. Now it's now it's across the board.
Anything in here?
People are feeling those pressures, and that's why I think, as you brought up Ezra Klein a moment ago, we had him on the podcast too, the whole abundance agenda and focusing on away from
okay, nothing in here.
And lawfare and all of the NIMBY.
I guess down the stairs.
No in my backyard mindset in order to break through that and to start to address that supply-demand imbalance, to lower costs, to ultimately provide
watch out for the shredder.
Opportunity. So I think you're 100% right, and I think it's only reinforced the broader analysis by the fact there's a lot of Trump supporters.
Right, which way you guys want to go?
Bernie supporters as well,
absolutely,
as well, or vice versa. So this sort of notion of
I mean, the shredder's just turned around, so we can either go back where we came or head down the corridor here.
Recognizing what's missing and giving voice
the
to
wrong
that.
button
Now, the
this
question
whole
is
time.
the
God,
prescriptions
I'm so
that Trump's offering.
So when you guys hide in a room, I'll lure him into that room and shut the door.
Proven to do precisely.
Really?
Right where he is, where we gotta take
on
a
middle
picture.
class and working folks, i.e.
Okay, which door you want to close? Which door?
Starting to go back up and Fed policy that is actually not accelerating in terms of.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll lower it and run that way. Just make sure you know.
You want to lower it?
If you want to do that, we can do that. You ready?
To lower borrowing costs.
Ready?
So I totally agree with that. So let's talk just about that. I mean, Scott Galloway is
Scott's class. He's one of the people. The way he spoke, not even the content, the way he presented.
I'm guessing someone's not there to close it, huh?
Scott, for
oh, someone had. I thought you were going to close on him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what happens when there's a lack of communication.
We look at this big, beautiful bill and all this massive tax cuts that are burdening a generation that is increasingly already feeling like no one gives a damn about.
I would shut it.
So it just reinforces, I think, what we call
Shit. Yeah, I'm out. Right, okay, let's never do that again. Right, close it now, 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 close it now. Okay, right, it's done. Right. Didn't quite go to plan, but it worked, so let's just be happy with that.
I liked what you were thinking better than what I was
credit
thinking.
card swipe that we younger people are gonna have to pay. And
Let me heal you.
I got it, I'm good.
I'm not suggesting getting rid of Social Security or anything, but it is frustrating as a young working person that the biggest line item on the government budget is the you know, it is just. I
Watch out
think
for
we are
people
not
above us.
seeing enough
Right here is where you take the
go
photo.
to people that are
Everybody should
trying to
it.
get started in the country and get on the ladder.
And do you see it from? I mean,
I don't have this quest.
tax policy that's obviously profound and outsized. You know, it's interesting. We had Steve Bannon on as well, and you know he was arguing for progressive tax policy. I said at a certain point, I said, Steve,
Gotta
you
open up
sound
that
like
weird
you're
box,
governor
right?
of California. Arguing for California's progressive.
Steve Bannon, he argues for Lena Khan as well. It's a shocker to me. I'm a huge Lena Khan fan, and I wanted to push that with you as well. Listen, those years I'm talking about, those low inequality years.
Can you get
of
up
America.
there? There's
Again,
some good
probably
loot in
golden
there.
years of America.
Up where?
Social policy.
Oh, there.
That's golden years of economically.
So is this one here the quest that's right after the one with the boxes?
A progressive tax policy that had high tax rates on the richest people. We had an antitrust.
Right, go slowly just in case there's someone around here.
consolidation. Again, this Jimmy Kimmel thing. People aren't talking enough about how it's so. Next are trying to merge with Tegna to get an inordinate amount of affiliates in this country, and they're just saying whatever Trump wants to hear, so that they can get this bill signed. It all comes back to economics. What I'm trying to really get across, and it's a core part of my content, is we can fight forever on social issues, and we can get this bill, and in a social media era,
Motherfuck.
because algorithms will give you the page you want, and the one you hate, and they'll make that one look stupid, and they'll give you the comments that support you. There's just no point in arguing. I'm tired of it. Most people are tired of it. And so I just think we got to really focus in on the economics, because that's where we're going to make a difference. People can feel that change. They can feel rents are going down in LA. I've noticed it. I saw Statly. People do feel it. It takes a while. They probably don't give everybody credit. They're not giving it, but
Okay.
it happens.
Someone out there is shooting.
If you guys could get in California the high-speed rail built, I know it's like an impossible legal challenge, and everyone blocks it every step.
We're on the other side of the legal. We're on the other side of the environmental. We're actually starting to lay track. We're actually decades and decades. I can't make up for the past, but I have.
Yeah, they're gonna be over here somewhere.
And we're finally laying tracks. We're finally moving forward on the damn project. 2,270 parcels had to be procured through eminent domain and other means. Decade of just moving.
Okay. Oh, I know where we are. This is the way out.
And then all the environmental.
So there's going to be a bastion around here as well, but this is where everyone ends up gathering to get out of here. If you're going to set an ambush, it's a perfect place, but you've got to have the firepower. Right, there's the bastion.
They notice. They feel it. That stuff does matter. And I just...
Okay, is it spoiled someone?
You talk about housing, rents too damn high.
Sure.
Housing, transportation, but what else? I mean, how about wages? I mean, is that
Sure. So Gen Z men, unemployment for Gen Z men who are college graduates is this.
Okay, there's no point sticking around here unless we're leaving.
They're getting this degree and getting no material benefit.
Okay, let's move.
No, that's just starting. Just starting to see that take shape. There was always that college premium, and now for the first time with these remarkable. This was not quote unquote, as people said, this sort of useless philosophy degree, and you can't get a real job with it. Actual
there's computer
degrees in
science.
computer science, and they can't.
They can't get a job.
And by the way, philosophy is not useless. In fact, in many ways, philosophy is the preferred course nowadays.
They are. Sorry.
No, so I mean, your job market's more difficult than ever. Now people don't even want to go to college. They just have to Peter Thiel thing.
Okay, that's that. Oh, someone killed? What happened?
Getting the premium from going to college. College has never been more expensive for these young men, especially. For these
Orange, what happened, bro? Orange, what happened?
I can't tell you what a sucker punch it has to be to pay way more than your parents ever paid to go to Zoom college, where and and this is not, you know, we talk about Discord and Reddit and gaming changing the world. I got to talk to you as well about AI and ChatGPT. Listen, Governor, I don't know if someone else your staff is telling you this. Every high school in California, and there's a great one, cheating, or writing, grading with ChatGPT.
Nice.
People are paying absurd amounts of money to get to do not. It's all a farce. And I'm not saying it's everybody. People are very smart and learning, but this is happening. And we have, again, this is a bigger problem with Trump, but our Secretary of Education is like from the WWE. It's
Literally.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, literally.
For those that
I'm not
think
joking.
you're making that up, actually was the co-founder.
It's Linda
She and her
McMahon.
husband. Yes.
And I see a speech with her, and she's talking about how these kids need to learn about A1. She doesn't even know what A. She can't even pronounce it.
A1.
And this is changing
Literally.
education rapidly. So, again, I hate to put it all on you. You're one person in it, but I'm just. This is my id screaming out to the void that I'm hearing. Is like things are changing rapidly, and I don't feel like the DNC particularly is like
Loading bay, seeds,
that's
key.
it just won't work.
And are you and when you
I say if we're going back at any point, that's the way to go.
is this a gender issue as well from the perspective?
That's an interesting question. Definitely, it feels like young women are adapting more to the society.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like I'm gonna get in the point where I'm like gonna call it a day, but unless it's like a real objective. Actually, you know what? No. Oh screw it. You know what? I can do it another time.
Are fine dating socioeconomically equal or down, and women generally want to date equal or up. So it reduces the amount of partners available for men who can't get on the economic ladder, which makes them more disengaged and more. You know, it's a snowball effect. Again, it's not women's fault, but this is
I
what's
wonder where that cable goes. Oh, it's up to the control room.
this simmering misogyny in online spaces, and it creates this. But it comes back to economics. All I can say over and over again is it comes back to economics. And again, if I could spoil it down to one word, it's like radicalism is when no house. That's it. If you can't get a house, if you don't see a path to get a house, and I hear this all the time, some of them are working. They're working decent jobs. They're working hard. It's not even feasible in a lot of these cities to ever get a house. You can't save up the money without taking on an absurd amount of debt ever. It's just not possible. And if you picked one thing to focus in on, that's the biggest thing to put you as part of society or outside of society. Once you feel like you can get on that ladder, you're okay. You can calm down, you can find a party, you can vote. But if you can't see that, what's the point? Why am I doing it? Why am I working this job for a boss I hate for wages that are only okay? I'm never going to get another step up. So, yeah, I feel like I've said that enough.
The control room.
And again, bouncing back and forth because I think it's important. You talk about you brought up the frame, the word misogyny, and finding back to this sort of manosphere.
Yeah.
It comes in many forms and manifestations. So I think there's sort of a laziness, quote unquote, the manosphere, what it means or doesn't mean. But there are misogynistic aspects of the manosphere, and there are people that have been very successful in that space, the sort of Andrew Tates of the world, and in some respects, I mean, the fair, unfair, Adrian Ross, and the Joel Peterson types.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, what do you make of that in the context of the vernacular of the world that you've been navigating generationally? What your sort of understanding of all that?
Yeah, I'll tell you the worst part about content creation.
Shit! Run!
My dad's not a Trumper, thank God, but he. So I don't think he's the world's biggest Gavin Newsom fan, maybe. But I did a very small.
Bro, you okay, Dank?
And I called you Gavin.
Yeah.
He called me afterward. He said, "You call him Governor."
Okay, I appreciate him, but I also appreciate you, Gavin.
Have you got heavy ammo?
New scum, buddy, from the treasury. I could handle Gavin for the new scum, which the 6-year-olds. Hell of a thing with an 86-year-old.
Lucky.
89, Mr. Trump. You're 89.
The thing about consecration is you have a direct financial incentive at all times to feed into people's
heavy ammo, you said?
feed into their anger.
No, I'm good. I was asking if you had heavy ammo.
I thought about this deeply in the wake of Charlie Kirk. I was thinking about what I wanted to say.
Oh, no, I've got plenty. I've got like 50 rounds. I'm good.
No matter what I say, it'll just be fed to the person that agrees with me. It doesn't. if I say something that pisses somebody off, they'll never see it again. It'll go into the void. We are going through an algorithm that just decides what you want to see. So, in that case, there is a strong financial incentive to tell people who can't find a house or a partner that it's immigrants' fault, or it's
Okay, is that us or someone else?
whoever. It's the woke mind virus, or what? They'll tell you it's someone's fault.
Okay, I'm ready to get out of here, truth be told.
Very, very comforting to be in that spot. To have an enemy, to have someone you can rally around and get angry at. And,
Okay, air shaft, which is, I guess, down the way we came.
I'm mostly talking about how, man, these woke people are.
And then, yeah, just back the way we came, basically.
They'll be like, oh, there's these female characters leading the game. And it's like, again, this is a tiny problem, but it unites these people. It's something to rally around.
One of these doors.
And so, yeah, it's a symptom, is what I'll say. Is the misogyny? I mean, it's probably amplified by this, but it's because they are resentful, and someone's going to fill that.
I'm guessing this way, because that way leads to the thing.
Is that why? Tell me.
Yeah, it's the other side of this.
I mean, there's sort of that echo chamber, and then you get that confirmation bias, the algorithms reinforcing that. Your worldview is colored in, it's amplified, it becomes bigger, and you become more convinced or ideological.
One of those rollers is just around the corner, so watch it.
In some places that leads you to, comfortable place. Other places can lead you to a radicalized place.
Shit.
Pretty significant.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, what I'll say is people have gotten radicalized in human history without these platforms.
Yeah.
And it's because it's usually when inequality has reached a breaking point. You go to the 20s and 30s or whatever in
That thing.
Germany. I don't think
Find the what and the what?
I don't think Germans were a different people. They were just they had hyperinflation, they had bad economic problems, and it led.
Oh shit! And let the screamer out. Okay.
People feel like they can't get on the ladder. They start going to edges. I do think that the internet has.
Well, we're heading the right.
It's made it quicker. It's made it more virulent.
We're heading the right way to get out. So.
Get larger groups quick. There's a danger there, but it's not the core of the problem. It's not banning it will not change things. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the example.
Shit. Okay, there's people nearby. Let's go.
That's a hell of a cautionary tale. People are not familiar with it.
Let's move.
And to see what happened just in almost a Sunday little match.
Sure, they did.
Oh my God! Hit the button.
I've hit the button. Just avoid it.
Is all in a giant 800,000 person Discord to decide the next prime minister, the interim prime minister. They're gonna have an actual vote, but it is a wild, small example of how the internet is going to fuse with these actual resentments to create change, unless they're addressed.
What do you just interpret when you say what's going on in the internet? What's your sort of social media's responsibility in this space to police itself, to police, speech, to deal with the extremes, to have
Run. It's okay. I'm moving. It's not gonna go after me anymore. Plenty of time. We're good.
Nobody knows. People have such different views, and so one person's this is a totally normal.
Well, this is one way to end it, isn't it?
Horrible disinformation needs to be banned, and we've seen the shoe on.
Like they can extract way down.
People that are really mad about the way Twitter.
Nice. We're out.
Hyper defending the president's right to take down a late night host for making a mild jab in his direct. I mean, people are very hypocritical on this front because free speech sounds great when it's the speech you like. So I'm not the guy to give you the right answer on that. I would just say, human history has shown time and time again, the censorship is a tool for people that cannot win in the public sphere. They can't find a way to get their point across.
Yeah, so is violence.
Yeah, and violence. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, guys, I'm jumping out. It's been a pleasure. I sent you both a friend request, so take care.
Just what's happening in the gaming space as well, more broadly.
Yeah.
Even in the esports space. What's happening is.
And with that in mind, I'm stopping streaming because apparently not a single person has watched today, which is kind of fucked
part
up.
of all of
But
this
never mind.
as well. We talk about
Take